Welcome back to the Tomb of Annihilation episode 2. It's nice to have you all here again. So last week some of you made it to Port Nyanzaru, some of you were there already. But regardless, you discovered there's a death curse going on. People who have been previously resurrected are slowly wilting, getting older and getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And it turns out that if you die, no amount of magic will save you. So this might be a concern going forward, or maybe even now. So death is seemingly permanent. Clerics of the world are powerless to stop it. On your expedition to Cholt, where apparently the location of this death curse is located, you acquired the services of someone called Salida, who is currently in the process of trying to get things organized for a departure in 3 days' time. Now, where we picked it up last time, you were sent on a mission by one of the merchant princes of the city. And she sent you into... Whoops, that's not the right map. Don't look at that map. Look at this map. She sent you into her basement to check out some... vermin repellent. Vermin repellent, yes. Turns out it wasn't vermin. It was these creepy claw things. So, you managed to clear out her basement. It seems the thing she slathered you on didn't help at all. So, as yet, mighty band of adventurers, what would you like to do?
We have 3 days. We haven't even made it through the first day yet, right? Sweet.
Yeah.
We got time to kill.
This is the end of the first day.
I'm gonna poke around down here a little bit since they seem like they came out of these crates, just to see if I could tell source, where do they, how they get down here. Just kind of look around.
Sure. Well, if you'd like, you can make an investigation check. Let's get the first roll of the night out the way.
All right. Forgot to open up my D&D Beyond, so maybe someone else can discuss what they want to do while I'm pulling this open here.
Let's see. We were going to get compensated for taking care of the vermin too, right? So we do, after we get done checking these things out, want to go back up and talk to the lady. Didn't she? She was going to compensate us to do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. For testing out the salve that you said didn't do anything for us. So.
That's right. Yep. Just get my notes right. Yes. She did offer you 5 gold pieces each. And she'd offered and she would offer you a vial of her special insect repellent as a bonus.
Okay.
You have a look around the crates, K2, poking around with your robotic sensors. It's just a bunch of junk. Nothing much of note here.
All right. So it's just kind of, we have no idea why these things would be down here.
Nope.
Okay. What do you guys think? Well, these definitely were a weird kind of vermin, but we should at least collect what's coming to us.
You're
Mike,
muted.
you're muted. Mike, we didn't hear a word you said.
It was really quiet. Yeah,
That sounds like mine.
I heard something.
No, not a lot coming in there, Mike.
This is nice. It's kind of a different kind of mic. I haven't seen this one before.
You show muted on Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, we can kind of hear you. Just
Super quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, you're coming in very quietly, but we did hear. So, yep, you're going to take a moment to sort that out. Cool. Yeah, so you have a look around. Whole lot of junk, basically. No indication of where these severed animated hands have come from.
All right. Well, unless you guys want to poke around a little bit more, I'm thinking heading up and report back to this lady. So is it I guess it was a merchant princess then, or is
Technically still a merchant prince, but yes, she is
merchant
female.
prince? Okay. Okay.
Here's her name. I'll just put it in roll 20. Quayothe. Yep.
Yeah.
So you're heading back up the stairs? Yeah, okay. So you head back up the stairs, and Quayothe is kind of hanging out. I mean, this is her villa. This is her home. It's a very extravagant thing, like lots of fresh flowers, fruit, flowers. It's really nice. And she's kind of just sitting back on her chair, eating some fresh fruit. And she says, "So, did my insect repellent work?"
Lotion, no work. No vermin, dead hands.
Dead
You lie.
hands. Oh, hands, vermin. See, I would consider vermin to be creepy, crawly things, and you can't possibly tell me they weren't both creepy and crawly.
This is true. So was the salve supposed to repel undead? They seem to be some kind of undead.
Just repel the vermin. Would be the thing. Rats, mice.
Oh.
I would include insects on that as well. They're both creepy and crawly. So I know your type. You're not from around here. Probably looking for adventures. Looking for your fortunes in the jungles of Chult. As agreed, I think it was a free vial which will keep the insects off, and I forget how much did I owe you again? What was it?
5 gold apiece.
And she can you get these people 5 gold pieces each and and my special salve, and you're all given 5 gold pieces, so feel free to add that up. So
I'll make sure I calculate that.
and I'm sure, like, it didn't obviously work for these type of creepy crawly things, but if you use it on the jungles of Chult, then it would be most useful. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
Well, we do have a few more days in town. Do you have any other things that you're looking to have taken care of? I don't want to speak for everybody, but I am for hire.
I'll tell you what, if something else comes up, I'll be sure to look you up. How's that?
That sounds great. Okay, guys, you guys ready to be on our way?
Yeah, we make some kind of a pleasant, but kind of a comment about like, hey, I hope your insect repellent works better than your varmint repellent stuff.
And she just kind of waves you off, doesn't even stand as you leave. And you find yourself... Oh, actually, Port 9-0. Boop. Yeah. So it's definitely early evening now. What would you like to do? You're right here.
So let's see, we're staying... We never actually made it to the... Did we actually make it to the tavern we were going to go to? The Thundering Lizard. I think we were on our way.
No, that's where we met the guides.
Oh, that's right. I'm like... It was so long ago. It was a week ago,
I know.
man.
That was like last week, man. What? Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you met Salida and Hugh Heckenstone, but you were not impressed with Hugh Heckenstone.
Do we know where the? Oh, it's through the streets. The dragon, or not dragon, but the dinosaur race is just going to be through the streets.
Mm-hmm. And it's will happen tomorrow, kind of early in the morning. The first thing is that before the real heat of the day comes in is where they will take care of the dinosaur racing.
If they, oh, yeah,
Sorry.
nice.
Just ask.
That's all right. No. I'm assuming I'm just gonna before we as the servant person is escorting out. I'd just like to ask them some questions about it, is it just for fun, or do people wager on this?
All of the above. People wager on it. There's odds for doing it. If you talk to the right people, you could ride some of their dinosaurs as well. So yeah, and it goes all over the city.
And where do you? Is there a place where you can see the dinosaurs that are going to be racing, so I can kind of evaluate them for myself?
Yes, down in the Tickery anchorage, right over here, is the dinosaur pins. And if you're looking to check out and bet or possibly ride, that would be the place to go.
Oh, excellent. I asked my colleagues, are any of you skilled in riding? No. Okay.
Nope. But we might ask where a good. It goes all over the city, but where's a good place to actually see? Actually, where it starts and finishes too would be a good. Where's the finish line?
Well, I'm very interested. I've never gambled before. I'm very interested in possibly making a wager, but I want to see if I can successfully analyze these creatures.
I'm a proficient in the DM in animal handling, but I'm good around animals, and I'd like to probably ride one of these.
Oh,
Okay.
excellent. Perhaps I'll wager on you.
Poor creatures. Poor creatures, prisoner. Not good treatment. Keep animals. Animals should be free.
Aren't these? I mean, I don't want to refute you, Inyanka, but aren't these more like lizard creatures and maybe less intelligent than animals? Than other animals? That's the best
They
thing.
live in Cholt. The
Well, let's
creatures
check
of
it out and
Cholt.
see if they're unhappy in their enclosures. So if no one's opposed, yeah, let's check them out.
I just look over at the party and I go, yeah, you might want to mind your belongings. We definitely had some people lifting on us. I was doing a tally, and turns out I actually have some missing coinage, so not happy about that.
Yeah, is there any way we can protect against this? Like, if we have a pouch, kind of just like put it inside, close to the chest.
Yeah, if you want to do that, that's of course easy enough.
Yep, I would like to do that.
Yep, I'll do that too.
Did you lose or can't count to 10?
I find that offensive.
So you heading back to the tavern first, or would you like to go check out the dinosaurs first in the evening?
Well, if it's tomorrow morning, I'd like to check it out now, if there's any daylight left.
Just, we'll say. So leaving
Okay.
the merchant prince's establishment, head past the Grand Souk, as it's called, which is another word for market. This place here. And you carry on. This is where you're staying. Then you head out here into the Tinkery anchorage. and go and check out the dinosaur pens. And so it's kind of like, well, once you're out of the main wall of the city, like this wall here that encapsulates the city proper, things get a little bit more rougher. There's some very inexpensive lodging, rough and tumble spots. Often things are grabbed here from these docks. Like most of the legitimate merchant comes in through the main docks, but occasionally, this is supposed to be used for fisher folks, but occasionally it's used for illicit goods that come through here as well. And you see in here there's dinosaur pens. There's a whole bunch of them. And you see things like Allosauruses, Dimetrodon, Hadrosaurus. There's also a couple of fairly young Tyrannosauruses and Triceratops. And a guy comes up to you and says, let's say, let's say Leopold. Well, hello, are you a bit of an expert on dinosaurs, are you?
Nope, these are the first I've ever seen.
Well, we have a whole bunch here. Why the sudden interest in dinosaurs?
We heard there was going to be a race, and there was betting. I think somebody wanted to bet on them. I've seen them, and now they're fairly impressive. And I don't know if I want to be any more part of than just betting. But yeah.
Well, come on. Have a look at Big Honker over here. See if you have some sort of bond. We're always looking for those brave enough to ride the dinosaurs. Just come and say hi to Big Honker. He's a bit of a crowd-pleasing young Tyrannosaurus Rex. And he brings over a Tyrannosaurus Rex and make an animal handling check.
I'd like to make one. I'd like to make one too, Malcolm. Kind
Sure.
of see if I can tell his misdemeanor or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah. Can I cast a spell and do animal friendship before I do that?
You absolutely can, yeah.
All right, so I'll cast that and display on thing, and then animal handling. That's the charm it, and then I could do animal handling as well, which I'll just do right now.
Okay. So, Big Honker, this Tyrannosaurus Rex, well, yeah, this is old Big Honker here. He's crowd-pleasing. He's not the fastest one, and he hasn't run a race for a number of years, but everybody loves Big Honker. And Big Honker kind of comes up and leads his massive lizard here, and you give it a scratch behind the ear. And from your animal handling, Inyoka, he seems happy. He seems content. He's not excited. He's not, joyfully bounding around the plain. So content. Not really happy, not really sad. So you've got a natural affinity for these animals. Come on. No one has died in these races for years now. You'll be fine. So come on. Why don't you ride one of my dinosaurs? Big prizes if you win.
I'll go for it. Why not? You seem like you have an honest face, and I'm going to do an insight check on him.
Sure. So we'll say that's a 4. Hard to get a read on him. Yeah.
Bad roll, sir.
Now, I must say, we've never actually had a creature such as you, he says, pointing to K2, running in these races. What do you say? It's just logic. You ride it, you put it in the right direction and say, go! What do you say? I suggest you unmute yourself before you answer myself, your friend.
Yes, of course. I forgot about the mute button. I am curious though. What are usually the favorites to win? Is there a certain dinosaur that is the fastest?
Mountain Thunder. Oh, sorry, I'm going to completely retcon that. Big honker often wins. Good type of Rex. Those T-Rex. Sorry, I got it backwards. I looked at the odds and I got it backwards. Sorry. Yeah, big honker. Young Tyrannosaurus Rex often wins. If you're looking to make easy money on that, we offer 7-to-1 odds. So, for example, if you bet us 7 gold pieces, you get 1 gold piece back.
That sounds terrible.
That's awesome.
On the other end of the scale, you have Mountain Thunder, a Dimetrodon. If you wager 1 gold pieces on him, you get 7 gold pieces back. And we have, of course, Ubtau's favorite. Actually, can you all make me a religion check?
Which one was I writing, Malcolm?
But they haven't got decided yet. We'll get to that in a second. So religion checks from everybody. Nyoku, nice, Rock, Karak, and one more. Mr. Arcus. Oh, sure. 9. So it doesn't ring a bell for some of you, but K2 with your massive data banks of information, and then Nyoka. Actually, it makes sense for a Nyoka to know a bit about it. Ubtao, or Obteo, as it's sometimes pronounced, is the god of the jungle. Not that centuries ago, Ubtao was imprisoned beneath Chult itself, but he escaped and is very much the major god of the Cholton Peninsula. So when they introduce a Triceratops as Ubtao's favorite, you know that's why they've called it Ubtao. And we also have Banana Candy, Bone Cruncher, Scarback, Nasty Boy, and Jungle Princess. So we have all sorts. So, you didn't answer my question, Robot. Are you interested in going in these races? We'll give you a chance to check out the type of dinosaur that you want.
Come on, everyone's doing it. Come on, K2.
Yeah, it's like I am interested. Is there a pay to ride, or do you have to win?
Tell you what, if you ride one of my dinosaurs, there's no cost to pay, but we split the winning purse. How does that sound?
And what is the winning purse?
The winning purse is... The winning purse is 100 gold pieces. And it varies from race to race. I'm not sure what this is. You can dine with a merchant prince. You receive 5 free passes for a free day at a public bathhouse. You get a chance to get Ubtao's ring, which I hear is quite magical. And the key to Port Nyanzaru, which will give you free lodging and free food anywhere you go.
That is of no use to me, but the other spoils does sound nice. I would love to participate.
That's a yes. Excellent. And what about you? He says, pointing towards Arcus. We don't get a lot of... You're an elf, right, Arcus? Elf?
Yep.
Yeah. Look, elves we all know have an affinity for animals. You're lighter than most. Affinity for animals. I mean, this is a no-brainer. You surely need to race as well, my friend.
I'm not the kind that's really into animals all that much, to be honest. But if everyone's doing it, I don't see... I don't want to be left out.
Well, let's see what your friends say then. Carrick, Dragonborn. Come on, Dragonborn's dinosaur. It's a match made in heaven. Why wouldn't you do this?
I know it sounds very tempting, but I'm like, I get nervous about these situations. What what does the audience do, the spectators, when the dragons and when the dinosaurs and the riders run by? Do they just cheer on, or is there any thrown objects and other things?
It gets complicated. Like, for instance, the race goes over this bridge here. There's a lot of jostling back and forth, and it's not known for dinosaurs to fall off the bridge. Of course, the locals are very nice, and they throw them back on. Sometimes it's a problem going past a temple of Sune, because, you know, as you go under this bridge, and he points it out on the map, under this bridge, they want to make everything look nicer and pretty and marvelous in the ways of Sune. So they've been known to throw glitter and streamers to make everything look prettier. Of course, the worst thing you want when you're riding around is glitter and streamers in your eyes. So there are complications. The Temple of Severus, which is somewhere along there. The Temple of Severus, right here. They've been known to throw out blessings to riders as well. So there's people helping, people hindering, to be fair. So what do you say?
Oh, I'm very interested. I like excitement and like new things, and this sounds great. I am very interested in all these helpings, hinderings, and whatnot. It's like, is there like a course map that we might be able to kind of make notes here so that we're kind of prepared for the ride?
Well, yes. Here's one the DM prepared earlier. Let's get all these on the right there.
So I think with that map, it would be, I think the next questions I would have would be, are there other places where it's known that they do whatever, throw the thing or do the thing, or... Guys, this is starting to sound like pod racing. Yeah, it's going to be great. Gonna be bumping and...
Well, I mean, you start out at one of the markets. You head across this bridge. Watch out for, people trying to bump you off the course. As you go past the temple here, I suggest you swing close by the temple and then be known to throw out blessings. Now, the Temple of Gond, they're a bit crazy, let's say. And as you go around this area here, this corner here, they often they're testing out their water jets on the dinosaurs. So watch out for that. The Temple of Sune, I've explained. Look out for huge number 5s, if nothing else. Ignore that number 5. So they're known to throw out blessings there. As you go along here, there's lizards have been known to get into people's faces. Now this over here, this is an interesting area. This is into the old city. There's an old pit here which criminals often try and gain their freedom from. Try and avoid being knocked in at this point. There is the... Yeah, and a lot of people have been known as they pass by the Grand Circle Grand Market, grab bits and pieces that will hinder their riders. And I'm not sure what it'll be this year, but it finally finishes in the Grand Arena. There'll be some type of special challenge there. So ride fast, hold on.
I'm in.
Okay. Now I see another Dragonborn here. What say you, good sir?
Absolutely. I don't need to ask questions. This looks like fun. I'm in. Sign me up. I don't know if you call blessings tomatoes or rocks, but I'll take whatever. This is going to be stupendous.
And your sound's coming in nicely too, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't ask a bunch of questions like this robot here or my dragonborn colleague. I don't care. This looks like fun. Let's do it.
All right. I like your enthusiasm. And finally, lizard folk, I think. Not sure. What about you, friend? Says to Inyoka.
Izulu Eldumayo, friend to Inyoka, not slave.
Can someone interpret that for me? Is that a yes or a no?
We're all
No.
trying to figure it out too.
No.
It's
I
a
looked
no.
it up,
A little-
just so you know, that's
he's a little
Zulu for Thunder Lizard.
Oh, nice. Nice. You have this whole wealth of culture there behind you that you can draw upon for your character. Love it. Well, Inyoka?
No treat like slave, treat like friend.
All right. Well, this puts you in a difficult position, my elfin friend. Just about all of your compatriots are doing except one.
Well, if mostly everyone's doing it, I'm okay with it.
That's the
I'll-
spirit.
I'll join along.
Okay, cool.
Peer pressure. Yeah.
So, we'll be racing in the third and final race of the day. The first race tends to be just for four-legged dinosaurs. The second race for two-legged dinosaurs. And the third and final race, it's a free-for-all. Any dinosaurs, and you're allowed to, shall we say, attack the dinosaurs. I've got to say, these rules are strictly enforced. The dinosaurs, you may allow them to attack each other, but not the riders. That is strictly forbidden. Which is why we haven't had a death here in, at least a month.
Sounds safe.
Now we need to talk about your mounts. And how we're going to do this is you get to choose what type of mount you want. And man, if only the DM had put together a convenient sheet that you could all see. Let me just get the link for you now. So if you go into the Tomb of Annihilation note thing, then you should be able to click on a Google sheet.
Sorry,
Access
I can't open
denied.
apps on this device.
Try that again.
Oh, did I not do it right?
I got a access denied.
Must
I'm
have
not
done
cool
something.
enough. Oh, I got it. I think I clicked the top link. If you click the second link, it worked.
Okay, so I'll just explain the rules, putting on my just plain old DM hat here for a second. So these are the dinosaurs you've got at your disposal. You have the Allosaurus and so on. Now the speed is their normal running speed. So 50, 40, 30. So if everything goes well, that's what you're going to do. Now you notice there's also a difficulty class called 16. For if you make the difficulty class on your animal handling check, then the dinosaur speed will be added. So that's how you go along. Now you can try and move at the second speed, which is 80, which gives you advantage on the check, but the dinosaur has to make a constitution check, otherwise it would fall down, which is why you've got that con modifier there as well. Now you notice the Allosaurus, the second one, and the Tyrannosaurus Rex have a star next to it. Now if you like whip it hard so that it goes faster, and you fail by 5 or more, the animal loses it and goes out of the race. So in other words, you can get a lot of speed out of the Tyrannosaurus Rex by hitting it harder. And the animal rights person in me is not agreeing, but this is how it works. So it would go faster, but it might go terribly wrong and just go berserk and get out of the race. And as I said, attacks against other animals are allowed, but if the animal gets to half its hit points, then animal handling is made with disadvantage. So those are the dinosaurs you'd have at your disposal. So does anybody have a particular preference about one of the dinosaurs?
I
Pretty
would,
interesting.
I would like the Triceratops.
Okay. So Arcus has the Triceratops.
Is it just one each? Is that
Yep, there's only a certain amount of dinosaurs.
okay?
I'll take the Tyrannosaurus.
So that was Rock.
Da, da.
Eric will take the second one down. What is that? The Diana Chus? Whatever.
Hold the second one down, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
this.
Thank
So
you.
the second one down by Carrick. Okay.
I'll take the Allosaurus. K2 will take the Allosaurus. We'll go with that.
Leopold. Have you lost Daniel?
There I am. I'll take the Hadrosaurus.
Hadrosaurus. So Hadrosaurus is by Leo, we'll say.
Yeah.
Okay. And Jimmy, you're not going to be... Inyoka is not going to be participating in this race because of moral reasons. So we're going to have Jimmy piloting the Dimetrodon. Is that cool with you?
Okay.
Okay, so, yep, you've all got your dinosaurs. Feel free to name them what you like. And, yeah, he agrees. He signs you all up apart from Inyoka. And, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Can you explain the first speed again? I zoned out when you were
So-
explaining it, sorry.
So take a note of the difficulty class. So for your ones, where are you? Arcus, it's 14.
Yes.
So if you make an animal check handling of 14, your dinosaur will go 50 feet.
Okay.
Okay. If you fail it, it's, I think, half speed. I'll just double check that. Now, you can choose to try and get it to go faster. So in your case, 75 feet. And you make your animal handling check at advantage. But the dinosaur needs to make a constitution check at the end of its round, or its speed is halved for the rest of the race.
Ah, okay.
So it's a risk, but you make it with advantage. So there's big risk, big rewards. And obviously, if you want to attack another dinosaur, this is what this plus to hit. So for Arcus, it's 5, and it'll do 1d10 plus 1 damage.
Okay.
And then, of course, I'll be adding in your speeds as you go. And whoever gets the furthest by the end of the race wins. And, of course, there will be complications along the way.
Oh, way.
K2SO. Seriously? Gordon? That's the name of your dinosaur?
Gordon.
That is correct.
Where did you put the name?
It's in the
Okay.
chat.
Okay.
So K2 is Gordon. All right, we'll add another line here. Gordon.
I'll just call mine Dino. Sorry, I claimed it, guys.
So Rock is Big
can
T. And Caracos is just Dino, all right? What's the one? Oh, that is Sarah. All right, not at all imposing, but that's all right. Leopold.
Still looking at the dinosaur real quick. I'll get it in a second.
Sure.
I just pulled it up. I'm gonna call mine last place.
Last place. So last place. And Yoka. Jimmy, what's your dinosaur called? Oh, not Inyoka, but Jimmy, what is... A Fin. All right. And the dinosaur handler over at this place. Well, I guess we have our dinosaurs sorted out. As I said, we'll be competing in the last race of the meet. So if you're the betting type, yes, you can bet on the races as well, the first 2 races. Is there any other questions about your dinosaurs? Anything else you'd like to know?
What do they like to eat?
Well, the Hadriosaurus, your one, says Malcolm, looking up Wikipedia quickly.
I have the Triceratops.
Oh, well, the Triceratops. Oh, they like meat, and more meat. We had an unfortunate incident not that long ago where a dinosaur actually ate a dinosaur at the end of the race. So definitely meat. The fresher, the better. See why you called it Fin now, Inyoka. Any other questions?
Yeah, Malcolm. So when I do my rolls, do you just want me to use the regular dice, or do you want me to use Inyoka's sheet?
Everybody will be... that's a good... okay. You'll be competing as a scout. As in the D&D race scout. And... a scout for animal handling. That's a good question. Let me just look it up. So animal handling is wisdom, right? Yeah, +1. You'll have +1 to your rolls.
Okay.
A quick question about just spells. Like I can do the charm animal as well. Would that give me any benefit in this kind of race, or would I just not worry about that?
Casting of spells. You may cast a spell. To cast a spell while you're on a dinosaur, though, you need to make a DC 15 Constitution check.
What if I do it before the race, just so it's charmed by me, so I have better control maybe, or better affinity with the animal at that point? Then would I get any benefits and anything else?
You might get kicked out of the race.
Okay.
Oh, you can't do it. You can't do it before. Is that what you said? You have to do it during.
Yeah. Well, the casting of spells on animals before the race is strictly forbidden. This last race, though, is a free-for-all. And once the race is started, basically anything goes short of killing the riders purposefully. And as I said, if you want to cast a spell while you're riding, you need to make a Constitution check. So in other words, a con saving throw, DC 15. And the rules as written, if you don't make your con check, you don't lose your spell slot. So.
Nice. It's worth a try then. Okay. Well, I do have one other thing. So I have the Vigilant Blessing, which is not a spell, but it gives advantage. I don't know if we're going to be rolling initiative, just if that makes a difference or not. But I would like to give my dinosaur.
We won't be rolling initiative. It'll all just be happening at the same time. Imagine a big movie race with everything just chaotic. So there's no initiative order as such for this.
Exciting.
Well, I guess I'll see you gentlemen in the morning. Yes, head over to the Golden Throne, which is this area over here, where you see the starting places, and crowds will be gathered, the children will be out, and try not to run over any children as well. We've had some unfortunate incidents. But don't worry, as I said, nobody's been killed in this race for at least a week.
And if we want to make a wager, where do we make the wagers?
Oh, there'll be plenty of bookies around the starting area, so don't worry about that. It's harder not to find a bookie. They'll find you.
I do have one question. How many additional racers will be in this race? Or is it just us?
It'll be another 2.
Okay. Thank you.
Speaking of
Well,
which,
good thing we came along. It would have been a terrible.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like this is they do this to all the new people. Like, oh, you new in town? Oh, come on over here.
Time to die.
There we go. There's going to be a Hadriosaurus and a Tyrannosaurus. We'll just say Malcolm. and Tito, and Hey. There we go. Okay. Well, I suggest you rest up. It's going to be quite the day tomorrow. Rest up, and I will see you at the start line for the third race.
That sounds great.
Okay, so we'll say with that, you retreat to the Thundering Lizard, which is this building here. The place is going off. There's lots of music, dancing. And is there anything you wish to talk about or do in preparation for tomorrow?
Yes.
Is there a place where I can buy spurs, maybe?
The spurs are provided.
Ah, sweet.
So, as you're getting ready to go for bed, maybe sipping a few drinks, a gentleman comes up to your table. He is dressed very extravagantly with flowing robes and blue and purple stripes in it, and a big hat, which is purple with almost like a blue pom-pom on it. And it says, "Hello, you seem to be the adventuring types. I've got this, a couple of books you might be interested in. One is a story of daring and adventures, and the other one is more of a useful book about how to get around this area. Are you interested in purchasing such a books? Trust me, they're simply magnificent. Some of the best work I've ever done, if I might say so myself."
Paper makes good fire.
Well, if you buy my book, you can use it for whatever you like. Reading is optional. I said I have 2 books here.
Do they have lots of pictures? I don't like to read much.
That's some illustration for descriptive purposes. They're not strictly picture books. Anyway, would you like to see one of these books? I can show you the first one if you like.
I'm not good with books. Perhaps someone else.
You mean like yeah. No, I would like to see your book. What is your book?
Well, this one here, believe it or not, I had a personal commission to do that. I personally knew the person who stars in this book, and he lays out this book, and it's called The Adventures of the Fine Fellows of Troll Skull Alley, starring Joseph J. Adventures in the Mad Mage's Dungeon. This is not a work of fiction; it's a work of art. Every word of it true as upon my honor, and yours for only 50 gold pieces.
Wait, is this well, I look on the cover. Who does it say it was written by?
It says it's written by a guy called Volo Gidram.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Whew, that is an expensive book. Are you going to be around? Because, maybe I will have enough money someday. It sounds like a very good read.
Yes, if you go to a site called Meaningful Gaming, there's a whole possible breakdown, every possible scene in it. So if you really want to see the whole adventure, go there. Yes, I will be around. If you don't have the coin, I understand. I have the second book as well, and it's called Volo's Guide to Monsters. I'm not sure if you're interested in heading into the jungle, but if you are, then this information would be very, very useful to you.
Like you have information on the different creatures that live in this jungle?
Mm-hmm.
And how much is this book?
50 gold pieces for a durable hardcover edition.
Do you have a paperback?
No, unfortunately I don't. Only the hardback edition. But if you come across a particularly unknown entity, then simply refer to Volo's Guide to Monsters, and maybe you get some useful tidbits for combating such a creature.
Well, we're entering the race tomorrow, and perhaps one of us will win, and we'll have the money to buy your book or books.
Okay, well, I'll be around.
Excellent.
We'll ask for, can I see the first book, the adventure book?
Sure, hands it over.
I'll open it up. Are there a couple illustrations in it, but it's mostly words, right?
Oh, you tell me.
I mean, okay, it's mostly
You funded
words,
it.
probably, a few illustrations. And he goes, oh, looks boring. Thank you. Hands it back.
Okay, cool. Okay, and Volo goes about and tries to push his wares elsewhere. Is there anything else you guys would like to do for the evening?
I think so.
Okay, so we'll say you take your lodgings at the Thundering Lizard. If everybody wants to take away 2 silver pieces for food and lodging.
Leopold will give 1 gold and refuse the rest. I don't do silver or copper. It's too confusing.
That's
Just 1 gold, and he goes, and many nights if that covers, okay? And he gives a thumb up.
okay. Thumbs up.
It makes bookkeeping really easy, guys, too.
Okay, so you sleep in the morning, get a good long rest if you haven't had one already. So feel free to take a long rest. And come morning, I assume you're going to head to the start line. Okay, so you head over to the start line. And the place is just a buzz with activity. Children running around, streamers, colors, bustling. Some people getting ready their dinosaurs. Some people giving little pep talks to their dinosaurs. And a particularly shady-looking human, greased back hair, kind of pulled back with a bit of a widow peak. Ah, you folks, you are good in town. I can already tell some of you are. Oh, look at 2 Dragonborns. You have an eye for the winners, I think. Would you perhaps be interested in betting on a dinosaur race or 2?
Absolutely.
Well, let me show you the odds. And I think it'd be easiest if I just do this and go to the Tomb of Annihilation notes and just zoom in on that if it's not clear. So these are the ones you can bet on. Who'd you like? Big Honker. He's probably going to win.
Big Honker.
Or Mountain Thunder. Who would you like to place a bet on?
I'd like to put 2 gold down on Mountain Thunder.
So, I'll just take notes of this. So, Rock 3 GP on Mountain Thunder.
Okay.
Rock. Okay. Who else? 3 gold pieces. If Mountain Thunder wins, you'll get 7 times the money back.
That is awesome. Am I understanding this right, Malcolm? Like, if you, no matter what, you roll to see if you win something, or can only one of these win?
I'm going to roll a d8 when this is finished. Oh, it's a win on a 2 to... actually, that's... Let me check the rules here, because that's a bit confusing. Roll a die for each bet. So we'll be rolling for Rock, and then the next person, and the next person, and so on.
All right.
Oh,
I'll bet Malcolm. I mean, I'll look at the rocks bet. And he pulled out 2 gold, and I'll pull out 2 gold, and I'll say banana candy.
Banana candy for Theo. Okay, cool. What's banana candy? Oh, yeah. Divided by 3. Okay. Arcus, you going to place a bet?
No, Arcus isn't gonna bet.
Okay.
Yeah.
K2, sounds like you're considering your options.
I was thinking about it, but you know what? I'm just gonna go for the gold. My dinosaur is gonna win. I'm gonna take the purse.
Oh, you're going to... Okay.
This is a separate bet. This is all separate, isn't it? This
Yep.
isn't part of
Yeah.
our race we're doing.
That's right. Completely separate.
Yeah.
That's what
My,
I'm saying. I thought.
What about Carrick?
Yeah. Sorry, it took me a minute to figure out what you guys were looking at. I was like, where is that stuff at? So I'm going to go with going back to it because I can't do the thing without the thing here. So I'm going to go with Jungle Princess, which is the same species of dinosaur I'm going to be riding, which I think is pronounced Dino, which apparently, according to I feel like Cliff Clavin here, guys. According to Wikipedia, means something claw. I forgot what the thing was here. Yeah. It means terrible claw.
All right.
Goes with Jungle Princess really well, right?
How much are you wagering?
I'm going to do 5 gold pieces.
That's the spirit. And I suspect Inyoka is not.
No, he just gives out a loud snake hiss.
Okay.
Arcus is gonna change his mind.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go with 5 on Nasty Boy.
5 on Nasty Boy. And what about Rock?
I thought I already put.
Oh, no, oh, sorry. I see. We've got Rock. You're right. Rock. We've got Rock, Leo, Carrick, Arcus. And that's everybody, because K2 isn't betting and Inyoka isn't betting. So, okay. All right. So, the dinosaurs race off and these bets. Is that coming? There we go. They start thundering through the streets. Okay, let's start with Rock on Mountain Thunder. Roll me a D8, Rock.
D8.
And yeah, D8, and you want a 1. Unfortunately, poor old Mountain Thunder comes in absolutely last place. So your 3 gold pieces is unfortunately gone away. Okay. Leo on Banana Candy. Roll me a D8. And you want a 2 to 4. And 3. You win. So Leo, you bet 2 gold pieces, and Banana Candy. So you get your bet divided by 3, or say you get an extra gold piece back. So you bet 2 gold pieces, and you get 3 gold pieces, so you're 1 gold piece in the credit.
Thank you.
Okay.
Rabbit.
Lucky rabbit. And Carrick, Jungle Princess. You want a 1 on a D8.
Uh-oh. Come on, man. I usually don't have problems rolling 1s.
Yeah, big money.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give you guys some of these. Finally, Nasty Boy for Arcus.
Alright.
You want a D8, and what do you want? Do you want a 1?
Oof.
Oh, I'm going to have to give you another 1. Yeah. And just because it's fair, here's 1 for Leo.
You're one winner.
So you guys bet a total of 15 gold pieces, and you're down. Yeah, Leo's probably pretty happy. Would you guys like to bet again? There's one more race you could bet on.
I'm good.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Bet.
Okay, so Ruck, who are you betting on? Same one?
No. No, yeah, sure, yeah.
How
that's
much?
not too smart. So, he'll go 3. I'll go 3 gold again.
Okay, Leo?
On-
Oh, sorry, 3 gold
Put
on.
3 gold down again on Mountain Thunder. I'll follow with Rock, and I'll put my 3 in and look at him like, thumbs up, buddy.
So 3 on Mountain Thunder. You staying with Mountain Thunder, Ruck?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Carrick.
All right, peer pressure. I'll do 3 on Mountain Thunder also.
Oh, okay. And Arcus.
I'll do 10 on Bone Cruncher.
Ooh, 10 on Bone Cruncher. Okay. What's Bone Cruncher? Okay. Okay, let's run through these. Let's start with Rock for Mountain Thunder. Looking for a 1 on a D8. Oh, comes up. So add 21 gold pieces to your loot. So obviously you get your 3 gold pieces back. So 21.
Let's go to Vegas.
Wouldn't that be for all of us because we're all betting on the same dinosaur and there's only one race?
This is how it runs, unfortunately. Good try. But Leo, he rolled a 1. You can roll a 1.
Yeah, I could try.
Yeah, that's a fail. Okay, Carrick on Mountain Thunder as well, looking for that natural 1.
Carrick looks over at Rock and goes, "You're buying all the meals for the rest of our trip, man."
That sounds familiar.
Oh, so close. Comes in second. Never mind. Now, Arcus. Arcus, so if you win this one, Bone Cruncher, you'll get 5 gold pieces back. And that was your roll, Carrick, 2. Oh, no. Sorry, Arcus. Arcus, yep, make your roll, a D8.
I thought it was a D3, no?
Oh. Duh. Have I done this all wrong? I have done this all wrong. But the Mountain Thunder, well, the Mountain Thunder ones are right, but you're right. Roll a D3. My apologies. I didn't quite rule the prop properly. And you win for Bone Cruncher on a 2 to 3. That is a success.
Everyone's a winner.
So you get, you bet on Bone Cruncher. So you get 5 gold pieces is the net effect.
Yep.
Now, if people want to do it one more time, that's fine, because I did do the rules slightly wrong. So do you want to go one more time, or are you guys good? We'll start with Rock. One more?
Yes, one more, of course.
On...
All right.
3 more on Mountain Thunder.
Okay, Leo?
I think we'll pass.
Okay, Carrick?
Carrick's gonna pass.
Arcus?
Come on, guys.
Arcus will bet 20 on banana candy.
Banana candy.
Man, you get fuck.
Okay, so let's start with Mountain Thunder. So let's make sure. So you've got a D8, and you've got to roll a 1. Unfortunately not. So banana candy is a D4, and you just don't want to roll a 1. Oh, well, there we go. So 20 gold pieces on banana candy. Let's say you get 7 gold pieces back, so you're up by 7. All right. Not too bad. So with that, the betting stage is over, and the dinosaur handler comes on. So are you guys ready? You ready to race?
Yep.
Ready.
Absolutely. I'm born ready.
Okay, so the dinosaurs come with saddles and stirrups and everything you need to ride a dinosaur. I don't really imagine how you'd ride Fin. Inyok is the one Jimmy will be controlling, but that's all right. It's a rather odd-looking thing to be sitting on. Okay, so as I said, we won't be doing initiative. We'll just do it kind of in any order. Doesn't really matter. And everybody will need to. Well, everybody will make an animal handling check to start the race off, and let me know if you want to, go hard at it or not. So, you all line up at the races. Interestingly enough, the person that actually get my notes here. The person that you did the job for just recently. Where are my notes gone? Oh, there they go. The person that you did the job for recently is the person who is starting the race. And there's a large cheering crowd is assembled at the Golden Throne, as it's known, to watch you line up with the other dinosaur races. The beautiful and mysterious Quaothe, as I said, was the one who did the job for, addresses the crowd, establishing the rules and describing the course, which is marked with bright paint along the street. She wishes everybody good luck to the riders, shows off the prize, a sack full of gold, and a horn goes off, and you guys just tear off onto an elevated walkway above the merchant's floor ward, where a throng of people cheer from below. So let's go through this one by one. As I said, if you want to look at the Google sheet as we go, that's great. Let me get everything lined up here. Okay, so let's start with K2. Are you just going to be riding it normally? Are you going to go hard? What are you going to do?
I am going to the first round. Oh wait, it's management. No, the first round I'm just going to ride normal, and
Okay.
I'd like to cast Bless, or try to cast Bless on myself and my dinosaur.
Okay, so first of all, make your animal handling check.
Okay. Animal handling.
You're looking for a 16. Perfect. Thunders on down there, 50 feet ahead. And make a constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution.
15. So you try to cast the spell. The spell doesn't go off, but that's all right. Now we'll get to any other fun things you guys want to do after this. But Carrick, K2's off to a good start. Make an animal handling check.
Okay.
Whoops. So I just did that in the slightly wrong. So 50 feet there. Animal handling 16. This is for this one. That's easy. Yep, made it no problem. You're just going at normal speed.
Normal speed. Yep.
40. Fantastic. Not Jimmy. What should you say, Jimmy, as opposed to Nyoko? How are you going to ride your beast? Go hard? Oh, okay. So that is fine. So you thunder on down for another 30 feet. Leo and the Hadriosaurus.
What I wanted to do is right off the bat bite last place.
Okay. Well, let's do the animal handling first. Then we'll get into bites and other bits and pieces. Leo. Animal handling, Leo. Oh, I think he's talking to his son.
Animal handling check. I just left.
13. Leo, yep, no problem. Thunder down 40 feet down the track. Arcus.
Can I make it go faster?
But that was at advantage, was it? You wanted to do it?
I don't know. I can either go or go. Can I choose to go again faster, or is it only the one time?
You can do it in the next stage of the race. Yeah. So that was just a normal animal handling?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, Arcus.
Okay,
Normal or hard?
Normal, but I would also like to try to cast a spell.
Sure, let's do your animal handling first.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. So your Triceratops thunders down 50 feet down the track. And what would you like to cast?
I will try to cast Animal Friendship.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw. That makes it. So what does Animal Friendship do? Click on Display in VTT. It's the
There it goes.
convinced that you mean it. Beast must succeed. He'll be charmed by you. I'm going to say that gives you advantage. Yeah, Yeah, advantage on your animal handling. But you are concentrating on it, so we'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's not a concentration spell.
Oh, not a concentration spell. Okay, you're good. Rock! Easy or hard?
Hard.
Okay, making a animal handling at advantage. So, at advantage, so 15 doesn't actually make it. So the dinosaur is going to go half its minimum speed, which is 25. And roll me a d20. It's plain old d27, and its constitution modifier is 3. So luckily you didn't exhaust the beast, so it's not going to be moving it. So it's just a bad start, but that's cool. Malcolm, hey, he's going to go at the normal run race. So let's just roll two d20s for the both riders. So the first one, get +1 to this. They, what is the DC? They both fail. So they're both going to go half their minimum speed. So 20 and 25. Okay, now let's go through. Would you like to do anything K2 to any other dinosaurs, or just what would you like to do?
Nope. I'm gonna play nice.
All right, Carrick.
Carrick's going to play nice also.
Jimmy is not. Who are you attacking?
I want to bite last place.
Okay, so just roll a d20.
Oh.
And we'll add 3 to it. So 15. So you go to bite at... And that hits. It does hit. So roll me 2d6 +1. So 5. So 5...
6. Total is 6 because +1.
6. So we'll say last place is now has 6, has 13 of 19 hit points. Okay. Leo.
Hey, Malcolm, how did you determine that one was in last place?
So because
Dinosaur called last place.
there's a dinosaur called last place, Leo's mount
Sorry,
is called
I
last
thought he
place.
was putting I'm grabbing the last dinosaur. Got it.
Yeah, who's on first?
Leo, your Hadrosaurus takes a big bite, a chunk out of it is injured. What do you do?
Injured?
Yep, took 6 hit points worth of damage.
I mean, okay, so let me see. Let me check something real quick. I might cast a spell. Let me look and see how much it does real quick. Hold on.
Sure.
Go ahead and move on to the next person. I'll go up after everybody else.
Cool.
Already gone.
Arcus.
All right. Arcus is. No, he's gonna play nice for now.
Okay, Big T.
He's going to. I want him to bite Gordon.
You
Bite
jerk.
Gordon. Okay, roll a d20.
Never liked you, robot.
You'll regret that.
13, that hits, so roll a d12 and add 3. Nine, so 12 points of damage to Gordon, and his hit points are now 18 of 30.
Tastes good. Good job, Big T.
All right, Hey, and Tito, after their fairly disastrous starts. Oh, Tito should be 50. Tito was good. Hey was not. Okay, Leo.
I'm gonna cast. So, the Fin attacked me, right? 19
Uh,
hit points. Right, Fin number 5, Jimmy.
yeah, it's Fin. Yep.
So he's got 19 hit points. Is what he has. I'm gonna cast Sleep.
Ooh, interesting. So first of all, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
15 to try and cast it. Yeah, you cast it. Yep. Now roll, what is it, 4d8?
5d8.
5d8, is it? Okay, 5d8.
Yeah. No, not enough.
Ah, so close.
But is it enough to hit the rider and make the rider fall asleep?
Nah. Let's have a look.
Hey, Malcolm, just FYI, Tito failed also.
Oh, Tito did fail. Okay, I'll set that up. Scout. Oops. Just looking up the stats for a scout. What did you roll? 14. The hit points are 16, so no. So we'll just say it doesn't work. Okay, now as you thunder along, there you come across the bridge there. As you see, you're right up on this bridge here, and you have a chance to try and barge other riders off the bridge. So, does anyone want to try and barge someone off the side there?
Yes.
Okay, so this is Big T. Who are you going for, Big?
He's going for Tito.
A Tito. Okay, so make Ruck yourself. Make me a strength check. You thump into him and he just bounces off. You'd have to do better than that, sunshine. Anyone else want to try and barge someone off the side of the thing?
Pass.
Okay, so you... Nope. Okay. So you thunder down the road and... Let me get my notes. Now, dust clouds rise up behind your mount as you tear around the grand temple with a dome roof that resembles an unblinking eye looking skyward. Happy priests line the streets ready to cast spells to aid you. So you're just hooning around this corner here with dust beside you. So, So, can everybody just make me an animal handling check to try and get close to it? So this is not for controlling your mount, this is to try and get a blessing from it. So everybody make me an animal handling check.
Do I still have advantage?
Yes. So the DC is, I think, 14. Oops. DC is 12, actually. So, right, everybody makes it except Inyoka and Leopold. I think that's everybody. So let's start with Carrick. Roll me a D4.
D4, coming up.
You get, for the rest of the race, you can roll a D4 for your attack rolls and saving throws. Think of it as a bless. So you've been blessed by the priests.
Nice.
Rock, same with you, D4. A priest reaches out and touches you. You can gain a D4 and add it to an ability check of your choice. So think of it as guidance. Okay.
Yep.
K2, D4. 3. They cast Shield of Faith on you, so your armor class is going to be increased by 2 for the remainder of the race. So what I might do, K2, is just to adjust your AC on the sheet to 15. Okay, and who else is play? Arcus.
D4.
And D4, yep. Oh, I'm staring at it, not reading it. 3. So that was Shield of Faith on you as well. So your armor class for your Triceratops, I'll just manually change it to 15. Okay, so I think that was everybody. I don't think I missed anybody. No, 2 failures. Okay. We'll do yep.
The movement speed on Tito is still 50 instead of 25.
Sorry. There we go. Okay, now animal handling as we thunder around the thing trying to control your mount. K2, normal roll or advantage thingamajig?
I just want to make sure I get this. So if I do, so I have an advantage, but then the creature needs to roll a
Con save, DC 10. Otherwise its speed is halved for the rest of the race.
Oof. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it a go here. So
Okay, so make add advantage. Yep. So 14. So you don't make it. The dinosaur stumbles and you get half your minimum speed, so only 25. And roll me a d20.
Okay.
And you want an 8 or higher. Oh man. Disaster strikes. You have exhausted your mount, K2.
Does that mean I'm basically out, yeah?
Oh, we'll see. So your speed is now 25/40. Okay, then the risks. Carrick, normal?
Normal. Yep.
Normal. Okay, animal handling?
Alrighty, coming up here. Uh-oh.
1. So once again it stumbles and you only make it 20 feet. Fin.
All right, slow and steady. This will be +1.
When's the race?
That's a
Okay.
16.
16 makes it, so you get your full 30 feet of movement. Leo.
I'll do the hard or whatever it was. That's
Sure.
the advantage roll.
Animal handling at advantage. And the DC you're looking for is 10. So no problem. You whip the Hadriosaurus into life. 50. But you need to make a con saving throw as well. So roll a d20. 16. No problem. Not exhausted, and it carries on. Which we'll see who gets in the lead after this. Arcus.
Alright, I'm going to do a regular one. And I want to
Okay.
cast a spell again.
Okay, so let's do your animal handling first. 14. Nope. It stumbles. You don't quite get enough. You only take 25 feet.
Oh, that's my AC. DC was 14.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at AC. So you're right. So you get the full 50 feet of movement. My apologies. Okay, we'll get you a spell in a second. I'll do spells now. What spell would you like to cast?
I'm going to try to cast Beast Bond.
Okay. So make your con saving throw first. So it doesn't work, so won't worry about it. Big T.
Animal handling. I'll go normal.
Okay. Oh, man. Disaster. 20. And we'll roll for these two other riders. They'll be normal. That one of them... Oh, they both fail with a DC of 18. So that one goes 20 and 25. Okay, anybody want to attack or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, me too.
Okay, let's do Carrick let's do Rock first. What you gonna do, Rock?
I want to try and fight Dino.
Bite Tito. Okay, so roll a d20. Add a 6 to it. Oh, disaster. Not good. Okay, and Jimmy. What's Jimmy doing?
Carrick.
Okay. Let's roll a d20.
Okay.
So that's a 10 plus 3, 13 against Carrick. Oh, that just hits. See, roll damage.
I have a question about attacking. So the distance that we have from them, is that...
Think of it as a movie set. Everybody's kind of more or less moving at the same speed. So, yep.
Okay.
So 9 plus 1.
+1.
So 10 points of damage to Carrick. So he goes to 16 of 26.
And I'd like to cast a spell after this. Or try to.
Sure, well, let's do that now. Cast a spell.
Okay, I'm going to try to cast Plus again here.
Okay. Nope, but you don't lose your spell slot. Okay, any other attacks or any other spells? Okay, nope. So you thunder along, and the next stage. So So you round the Temple of Gond, which is this one over here. And you run the Temple of Gond with whatever clever water-powered contraptions are on display. A number of the water jets spray intermittent streams across the road that could knock you off your dinosaur. Now I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw. Rock! Thonk! Falls off. And Yoko, I think with your bonus, you would stay on. So it's only Rock. So Rock, no matter what, you're going to get 0 movement this time as your Tyrannosaurus Rex is knocked to the ground. So you're getting 0 movement this time. Everybody else avoids the watersheds, no problem. Now, another animal handling check. K2, normal, fast.
We're gonna do normal.
Okay, so animal handling, DC 16, no problem. So you get your full 25 feet of movement. Karak, normal or fast?
Normal.
Normal, okay. So DC 12, animal handling.
Yep.
No, so half your minimum speed of 20. Leo, animal handling. Normal or fast?
Fast.
Fast, okay. 19, so you definitely get your full movement speed of 50. And now make a constitution saving throw. Oh, sorry, roll a d20.
You skipped Finfin. That's you put Leo's roll in Finfin's spot.
Yeah, on the chart, move it down 1.
Yep.
So Leo is 50. Finfin is 20?
No, you skipped me.
Oh, I skipped you. Okay, we'll come back to you. So and you made a constitution save, so no problem. Sorry, Finfin.
Right. Yep. We're gonna giddy up.
Okay, so at advantage. 16. Was it? Yep, there, Daisy. So no problem. So you get your full 50 feet of movement. And the second D20 was for your con save.
No, you said at advantage, so I rolled twice.
Oh, sorry. Now roll a D20 for the con save. Yeah, perfect. The dinosaur does not slow down. Arcus.
Regular 1.
Okay, nope. So 25. Rock, you spend the round getting back on your dinosaur. And Hey is going to doom it at normal. So that fails, and the Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to do it at advantage. Haha, and he makes it. So he goes the full 100 feet. He goes 20 feet, but he needs to make a con saving throw for the dinosaur. But the dinosaur's speed is halved for the rest of the race. He exhausted it, so 25 and 50. Okay, so you zoom around, you pass the Temple of Gond, and you swing around this way, and you pass right underneath the Temple of Sune. And you're about to race underneath this elevated causeways that lead to the Temple of Sune, and beautiful followers of Sune are ready on the overpass, preparing to dump shiny things on you that will make you appreciative, more attractive. You are blind. Okay, so glitter starts fluttering down in streamers. I need everybody to make me dexterity saving throws, please. And the DC is 13. Dex saving throws.
I have an ability called Rabbit's Luck, I believe, or something.
Uh-huh.
Lucky Footwork. If I fail a dex saving throw, I can roll a d4 to try to better the odds.
Okay, so roll a d4.
And
Still a failure, unfortunately. So, DC, what did I say it was? It was 13. So for Rock failed as well. So if you failed, you're going to get half your movement speed, whatever it is. So whatever you do on this particular round, it's going to be halved. So let's start with K2. Normal.
Did we do spells for third round? I can't remember.
You can do your spell now if you like.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to try Bless one more time. Well, continue to try.
Okay, con saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
Not good.
Not happening.
Okay, let's go through it. K2, who passed, so this is a normal roll for K2. Make a animal handling. 12, what's your DC? 16, no good. 25. Now Carrick, he made it, so Carrick, normal, hard?
Normal.
Normal, okay. 19, no problem, so 40 feet. Fin.
We'll go normal this round.
Okay. So 12.
Plus, what is it, 1 or 4?
It's DC of 8, so you're good regardless. Now who?
Malcolm, is mine half of a half? I not that I want to slow myself down, but I failed the handling. Is that right?
Yep, half. So there you go, 12. Leo, did Leo make it? His save? He didn't, so this is half regardless.
Normal.
Normal DC for you is 10, so that's a fail.
No, I got a 10, so that's pass.
Oh, you're right. It's pass, but you failed. Yeah, 20. Cool. Arcus, did you pass?
Yes.
You did. Okay.
Like a regular one. Oh, that's decent. That's wrong one.
Okay, so we'll take. What do you mean that? Animal handling. We'll take the first one. 17 succeeds, and you're taking a normal one. So 50 feet. Okay, Big T.
He's going to go.
Going to go regular. While you foul the regular.
Trying to go heavy. Roll exhaustion or something.
Yeah, well, you're exhausted. Wait. No, you're not exhausted, are you? Big T?
No, but I tried to go hard on the animal check.
Oh, I see. Animal handling hard 17, so you failed that. So you go half your minimum speed, which is 25, and you failed the thing as well, so you go 12. And make a Constitution saving throw, Ruck. Okay, so the good news is your beast is not slowed down. I guess I should make saving throws for these guys. They both fail, so they're going to both go regular. First, second. They're terrible, so they're going to get half their minimum speed, so 20, and 12. Any attacks?
Malcolm?
Yep.
Fin should be 15, not 30, because I got glitter on my face.
Okay, 15. Any attacks?
Yes.
Yeah, Big T wants to attack. Hey.
Okay, Big T, roll me a d20. Ooh, that'll definitely hit. Hey, yep. Armor class, yep. Roll d12 plus 3.
So 13.
13. So he's at 6 of 19, and his speed is halved because he's exhausted. This is not going well for him. Okay, any other attacks?
Yeah, Fin.
Yeah,
Fin.
I want to attack Tito.
Well, let's do Fin first. Fin, who are you attacking?
Last place.
Last place, okay. Roll a d20. Oh, natural 20 rules arise, so roll 4d6 plus 2. No, 46 plus 1. 46 plus 1. So 17 against who?
Last place.
Last place is down.
The last place is gone. Leo, you are out of the race.
This is cutthroat, man.
Format.
We've only made it to the halfway point. This isn't good.
Okay, so we'll just bulge you out. Oh, actually, we'll strike you through. There we go. The last place stumbles out and is out of the race. And Yoka. Okay, nice. And I think Big T wanted to attack. Is that right?
I did. You let me hit. I hit Hey.
Oh, you did hit Hey. Yep.
13.6.
K2. K2 wanted to attack Tito.
Okay, make a roll a d20. And add 6. Oh my goodness! Okay, so this was K2, so 2d10 plus 3.
Oops. One more.
So that's 16 against which one?
Tito.
Tito. So what did we say? It was 316?
Yeah.
Ah, man, he's going to go at half speed as well. He's barely got any speed left in his animal. Oh, I did the speed wrong. So how many hit points? You did.
Oh, it was only 16, so you still have more than half.
Yeah.
I got 30.
I was looking at the wrong one. So is it 30 or 46? Okay, any other attacks? Nope. Any spells?
Yes. I'd like to try bluff again.
Okay.
Yay!
You and your dinosaur are blessed, so remember to add the D4 onto that.
Alright.
Okay, so you pass around the Temple of Sune, and you enter near past the merchant's ward over there, and there is just clouds and clouds of flying lizards swoop out of an alley, zooming directly into the path of you and your fellow racers. The good news is everybody's AC is effectively +5 for this turn. So everybody has +5 to the AC, but you need to navigate through this chaos. Everybody make me a dexterity saving throw to try and dodge through these lizards. Dexterity saving throw. Uh-oh.
I think I failed almost every check.
Okay, so let's go through them one by one. K2, did you make it?
I got a 23.
Okay, so you're fine. So just make me a normal animal handling check.
Okay.
9. Yeah, it won't help.
Dang it.
So K2 is going to do half his minimum speed. Whoops. Of another 12. Carrick, did you make it? Okay. So make your animal handling check.
Okay.
18. So that makes it. So as you're running through, your dinosaur slows just slightly to eat some of the lizards. So instead of getting 40 feet of movement, you get 30 feet of movement. Fin, animal handling.
Alright. Oh, shit.
Nope. So that is 15 feet of movement. And did you fail the dex save?
I did.
So you get 5 feet of movement. Arcus.
21. And I passed. I got 15. I don't know if I passed.
15 passes for the snack, and you're pushing your animal for the 75?
No, I have advantage because of animal friendship.
Okay, so that's just 50 then. 50. Normal 50. Okay. Big T.
I failed my dex save.
So it'll be -10 to your movement as your dinosaur stops to eat some bugs. So
I failed my animal handling.
So it's normally be 25, but now it's going to be 15 feet of movement. Let's see if these guys make their dex saves. They do. And then 2 animal handling checks. And they both make it. So, but they're so slow now. 20 and 25. Oops. 20 and 25. Okay, any attacks? Any spells?
Yes. Who can Big T attack? I'm like way in the back. Does it matter or?
Doesn't matter. You can attack anybody you like.
Okay, I attack Tito.
Tito, okay, D20. 10 plus 6, 16. Beats his AC. Yeah, roll damage. D12 plus 3.
Oh,
So
nice.
14. Oh, that's going to slow him down even more. So 14 would be 16. And his movement is now 12, 25. Okay, any other attacks?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll attack too.
Okay, let's start with Jimmy.
Sarah.
Okay. So 8 plus 3 is 11 against Sarah. Misses. Okay, K2.
I'm not going to attack.
Oh, I thought you
well.
said you were.
Oh,
So
no,
it was
Carrick.
Carrick, sorry. Carrick.
Yep. Carrick is going to go after Tito.
Poor Tito. Okay, D20 plus 4.
All right. Oh, that's not going to work.
9. Nope, that's not going to work.
All right.
Okay, any spells?
Marcus is gonna attack Fin. After
Okay.
he tried to attack me.
All right. Well, a D20 and add 5. 19 against Fin. That hits. Roll damage.
This one, 3.
3. So you're on 16 of 19. So no negatives. Okay, so you thunder past the merchant's ward. Some of your dinosaurs stopping to eat the flying lizards. Now you go around this corner, vroom, 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 and do a loop around what's called the Executioner's Run. Now your dinosaurs roars as you ride through the gates of the old city. A huge crowd looks down on you from the elevated walkway that connects 2 of the ziggurats. You will need to make a sharp turn as you round the fighting pit as Executioners Run. You can't help but notice that there is a crabby triceratops lurking in the pit. Would anybody try to knock anybody else into the pit?
Yes.
Yes.
At least Rock is consistent.
Yeah.
Okay, Big T. Who are you going to try and knock into the pit?
Tito.
Tito. Okay, so make a strength check. Tito's going to get a 17, so you're going to have to beat a 17 with your strength check. So, bash into it. Okay, and who else wanted to do it?
Fin.
Fin. Okay, Fin, who are you going to try and bash off?
Sarah.
Okay, so both of you make strength checks. Ooh, so it's 19 and an 18. Oh, so Arcus, you get knocked into the pit, and so first of all, this is why people sometimes die. You take this much bludgeoning damage, Arcus, 8 bludgeoning.
Okay. Ooh, that's a lot. I forgot I'm level 1.
Yeah, old Syed, that butter scratch. Okay, and you fall down into the pit, and there's a triceratops in there as well. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please? Okay, so you don't manage to avoid the Triceratops, and it kind of scratches its foot and comes charging towards you. Let me...
Sorry, I didn't even think about this. My bad.
What's your armor class?
Arcuses?
Arcuses, yep.
What is my armor class? Where is my armor class?
Just a
17.
friendly race, guys. No worries. Don't be-
17. Rolled a 16. So it comes up and charges towards you and tries to gore you. You deftly step out the way. Some nice people... there's knotted ropes down the side of the pit. And you jump out. People let you help you up, so you get back onto the thing, but you're effectively running behind your mount at the moment. But we'll get to that next round. But your movement for this one is definitely 0, Arcus.
What? It's charmed by me. Would it run away from me?
I'm going to say no. But you are going to be 0 for this race, for this particular leg. So regardless, Arcus is going to be 0 for this race, for this particular section. Okay, Gordon, let's do some animal handling. K2.
Okay. Animal handling.
Normal?
Yeah, I can't even. Wait, what do I need again?
16.
Oh, I can't make it then. Damn it. Okay.
It's a long walk. So 12. Carrick. Normal or hard?
Normal.
Okay. 16 makes it, so you go an additional 40 feet. Jimmy, Finfin?
We're feeling confident, so we'll do a giddy up.
Okay, with a giddy up.
Oh,
2
jeez.
and 1 more. It's at advantage.
Sorry.
So what is it? 11. And I said +1, and the DC is 8. So you're good. So the giddy up works. So you go your full 50 feet. And roll another d20 for the con saving throw. 13. Okay. Thorough success. Arcus avoided being gored by a Triceratops. Big T. Normal or fast?
Fast.
Okay. At advantage? Oh, there you go. No problem. I'm going to say with your natural 20 as well, you don't need to make the con saving throw. So that's just an overall success. Man, these guys, they're going to go normal. Tuk tuk. 11 and 1. First guy makes it for 20. And the other guy doesn't make it, so we'll travel 8 feet. Get her! Start moving, you stupid beast! Okay, any spells?
Yep.
Any attacks?
Yep.
K2, let's start with you.
I think it's time. I am going to. I feel like it's a free for all. I will be casting sleep, assuming I can target the riders.
We'll make your con save first.
All right.
Oh, yep, you can cast a spell.
All right. I'm going to be casting sleep, and I'm going to target. If I can, I don't know if I have, if it's like everybody or whatever, but it's like I try to leave Hey and Tito out. Oh no, I take that back. No, I would like to get everybody except Hey, if that's possible. So whoever's the least.
Sleep
Oh,
targets the lowest hit point creatures first.
right. Okay. So let's see. It is. Where is it? There it is. Okay.
So, yep, roll 5d8.
Oh, that's weak.
17. I'm going to say for this one, it works on Hey Hey and Tito because they are they the lowest ones? 6? Actually, it's just Hey Hey. He is the lowest hit point creature, and then there's not enough to get the next one.
Oh, what about the writers? Or
Uh,
no? I was gonna say I wouldn't do it if it wouldn't. If
You robot jerk. What are you doing, man?
Stop it, buddy. I was gonna say if I can't target the writers, I'd like to undo that. I guess that's.
the riders. So the riders. So that would probably target. No, rules as written. What's your hit points, Arcus?
3.
3. So I'm gonna
Climbing
say.
out of the pit. Why you? Oh man.
Oh, but he's climbing out of the pit. What's the range for this? 90 feet? But a sphere for 20 feet. I'm going to say Arcus, because he fell off it, he's in the pit and too far away.
Okay.
Do you still want to cast it?
No. I'll undo that if I can.
Okay. Okay, cool. Any other spells or attacks?
Yes, I want to attack Dino with the T-Rex.
Okay, roll a d20. With a +6. So 20, that absolutely hits Tito, was it?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
So
7.
7. So he's on 9 of 46. All right, anybody else?
And
Yep.
then, well, can Rock use his breath weapon?
I don't see why not. But you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
You bet. I'll quickly fail that.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I made it. Okay. So I breathed my breath weapon on Dino. He was my least favorite of the Jackson 5. So
He fails. I say you can get one other person as well with your breath weapons. It's an arrow effect.
oh, fantastic. So I will get Hey Hey.
Okay, and what's your DC?
My DC. Oh my god. I think it's like 13.
13. So they both fail, so they both take 4? Just a straight 4? Oh my goodness. Hey, hey. 2 of 19. And 5 of 46. All right, anybody else?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Who was that?
However you want.
Carrick, was it?
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go after Sarah, and I'm gonna follow Rack in this one. I'm going to have my dinosaur do it, and I'm gonna use my breath weapon as well.
Against Sarah. Oh, I guess the dinosaur is still up there. Yep, sure. So, roll a d20, Arcus. So I'm going to say that fails. There's some modifiers there. So you take 4 points of damage. Oh, wait. No, I'm looking at it. Sorry. Carrick cast the spell Breath Weapon. And the dinosaur say... Oh, there's kind of some modifier there. +2, so 13. What's the DC for your breath weapon?
Mike, what is our DCs for our breath weapon?
Probably 13.
13.
I don't know. Is it based on your con?
I'm going to say 13 makes it. So does he take half damage?
Yes.
Okay, so roll, what is it, a d10, and we'll take half of that and apply it to Sarah.
All right. D10.
So 6, so 32. So still looking very healthy and way out in front despite missing this turn. Okay, anybody else?
So hold on. That was my breath weapon, but can my dinosaur attack also then?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would just be a D20 here. Never mind.
So
Actually,
7 plus
is
6
my
is...
blessing? My blessing is a 1d4 on
13.
top of that, though, right?
Yeah, 13. Yep, you need a 2 or better on your bless. So roll a d4
Okay.
and don't roll a 1. Okay, so that works.
The 6 from the breath weapon should have been half. No, Malcolm?
Yes, you're right. So 35. There we go. And so that does hit. So roll damage, which for Carrick is a D10 plus 3. And who is this against? This was Sarah again?
Yep, Sarah.
That's me though. This who's Karen? His is 1d8 plus 2.
Okay, so roll a D8 then.
Oh, you're right. Yep. 1d8.
Takes 3 points of damage. Whoops, not speed. So he's on 32.
2 plus 2 though.
My
Plus 2?
bless,
30.
the bless is on attack. It's not on the damage, though, right?
Yeah, it's just on the attack, not on the damage. And you did 3 points of damage, so it'd be 32 of 38. Okay, anybody else?
Fin attacks Dino.
Okay, Fin, roll your d20 plus 3. 7. That's going to be a miss. Any more attacks? Any more spells?
Arcus is gonna cast a spell.
Okay, Arcus, what you going to do?
Arcus is gonna target Gordon. And he's
Okay.
gonna yell. Not Gordon, sorry.
I was gonna be a jerk, but I didn't. I wasn't
No.
an actual jerk.
I forgot. What's his?
Dino is probably who you want.
Carrick. That's what I'm going after.
Okay, so Dino. Okay.
You're so
And
ahead of us. Come on.
Since you're technically not on your dinosaur, you don't need to make a con saving throw, so just do it as
Yes.
normal.
I'm gonna cast Frostbite.
Okay. So Consta Chase. Yep.
Yep.
Con save
gonna
Kirk. Mm-hmm.
Remember, I'm a healer for when we're in the forest.
Kirk. Con save.
Oh, sorry.
It'll be on the dinosaur. Sorry, not on.
Oh, it'd be on the
itself.
dinosaur. So roll a d20. Then just roll a d20 and add 2. So that makes it. So what does that mean?
Nothing. He passes.
Nothing. Okay. Anybody else?
I'm gonna bite Tito.
Oh, the gloves are off. Okay. Okay, K2, roll a d20 and add 6. And try and beat a 13. Oh, no. That's it's a disaster.
Come on, robot.
It doesn't look like it's going to matter. Arcus is running away from us.
Yeah, well, he's actually running. Technically, Arcus is running and Sarah are running at the moment, but they get back together. Anybody else? Okay, so you zoom around the market. So you rocket back into the city proper and head right inside the Grand Souk, which is another word for market. People sit on crates and animal cages, rooting on to navigate the narrow lines between fully stocked stores. Now, let's go through this one by one. K2. You can try and grab a bottle of drink. You can try and grab a canoe, which you can throw at the feet of another one. You can free a monkey. A flying monkey, no less. The flying monkey. Oh, and you'll have control of flying monkeys to mess with other people. And there are many leashed dinosaurs here. You could jump from one dinosaur to another. So we'll start with K2. So there's drink, canoe, monkey, or try and change mounts.
Is there any way that I can do a kind of an analysis as I'm approaching, like which one would be the most effective at distracting the fellow riders?
Well, so if you grab Tej, which is a type of alcohol, You'll have an inspiration. In other words, you can re-roll something. That requires an acrobatics check. I won't tell you the DC. Canoe is a strength check to throw it in the path of another rider, and the rider then has to make a check or lose 15 feet of their movement. And unleashing a caged monkeys, the monkeys can distract a rider of your choice per round, giving them disadvantage, or try and get on another mount, and that is quite variable.
Okay. I'm gonna try to release a monkey, a flying monkey.
Okay, make me a strength check.
Uh-oh. Strength.
Athletics in particular.
Wow. Oh man. Okay. I'm my best here.
You reach open, grab the cage, it poof, flings open, and these flying monkeys. Yeah! And who do you want to give disadvantage to with these flying monkeys?
Like I'm so far behind. It's like, do I enable one of my colleagues? I will distract Tito.
Oh, poor Tito. Okay, put a little star next to it.
He's in second place, though. You know.
Okay, Carrick, what would you like to do?
Okay, so are there any more flying monkeys, or it's like, no, it's the remaining things now?
I'll say you can do monkeys as well if you like.
I'll be different. I'm gonna reach for the canoe to try to
Okay,
throw it.
strength check, athletics.
Athletics. Here we go.
Oh, you grab the canoe, no problem. Who are you going to throw the canoe in front of?
I'm gonna throw the canoe in front of Sarah.
Okay, so just make a note here, canoe. Okay.
Trying to make the race even.
Is this party going to stay together after this? No.
So that's pretty cool, Carrick. You literally grab a canoe, one-hand it, and throw it in front of Arcus. Pretty cool. Fin.
Yeah, let's do monkeys.
Okay, athletics check. 8 + 1, 9. That's not good enough. You miss freeing the monkeys. Okay, Arcus.
Is it a +4? Did you say the dex was a +4?
This is a strength check.
Oh, okay.
You're freeing the monkeys, right? Yeah, so that just fails. Yep. Arcus.
I'm gonna get the wine.
Okay, acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, you grab it, so you can re-roll a roll in the future, okay? Or make your opponent re-roll. So
Okay.
if somebody rolls a natural 20, for example, you can ask him to redo that. Rock.
I'm gonna try and grab a canoe.
Okay, strength check. You grab a canoe. Who do you throw it in front of?
I throw it in front of Dino.
Man, Tino.
That's
Tino's
so mean.
poor Tino.
You know,
Tito, anyway.
Dragonborn too.
You're not even saying his name right.
Oh, I think he said Dino.
I think he said
No, I
Dino.
said, Dino.
Oh,
Throw it
Dino.
back.
Oh, Dino. Sorry.
I don't know
All
what
right.
the flying monkeys are gonna do. I'll just kill them this round when I get an attack.
Okay, so canoes flying, monkeys flying. Let's go through this animal handling. K2, normal or fast?
Fast.
Okay, make it at advantage.
Okay. Animal handling at advantage.
Oh, no.
Ah!
So,
What does it?
so for start, you get half your minimum movement,
Okay.
which is 12. And make a con saving throw. So roll a d20 and add 2. We're looking for 10.
And do I can't remember, do I get the bless on this?
Nope. But you make it, so you're fine. Okay, so who was that? That was K2. Okay, you got a dinosaur in your way. Dino has a canoe in his way. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please? DC. DC. That makes it. So you leap over top of the canoe, no problem. So it doesn't actually affect you. So now make your animal handling at advantage or not. It's up to you.
Ooh. Animal handling. How do I do that at advantage?
Then you hold down shift. See the shift or control. Should see a plus or a minus.
Yep.
Oh, no.
What?
So you get a total of... Are you doing it at advantage, weren't you?
I was trying, yeah.
Okay, so you go half your speed and make a constitution saving throw.
Let's see. These saving throws should be with a +4, right? Because of or not +4, but my 1d4 for blast.
Yep, but you make it regardless, so you're good. Okay, Fin. Animal handling.
Okay. We're gonna do giddy up.
Okay, so at advantage. 18 makes it, so you go the full 50 feet. Still need to make the con save though. So roll a d20 and your mount pulls up lame. Your speed is halved. So 15, 25. Unfortunate. Okay, Arcus, you have a canoe in your way. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please? DC 15. Okay, you make it, no problem. So you leap over top of the canoe. Doesn't get in your way.
Yep. I'm gonna try to go fast.
Okay, at advantage. 18 makes it. Yeah, cool. So you go the full 75 feet.
Wow.
Screaming out in front. Make a con save. So a d20 plus 2. Oh, you're killing it. Rock!
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay, so yep, you make it. So you move your full 100 feet. And a con save. So d20 plus 3. Okay, you make the con save. Nice. Ah, man. Both of these guys are going to go for it. So the first guy makes it. Second guy fails it. Tito. So he moves. I said disadvantage too. I'm going to say he just fails, and he moves 6 feet with that pathetic roll, and his mount pulls up thanks to the monkeys getting in the way, and he's now got a movement speed of 6/12. He is not going to win. Okay, but that guy made it, so he's going to move his full 25. And a con save. He makes it. Okay. Any attacks? Any spells?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
I attack Sarah.
Okay. So 9 plus 6 is 15. That hits. So roll a d12 plus 3. So 13 damage to Sarah. So that will put you on 22, 19. That is not less than half. So you're still at your normal speed.
I use my breath weapon.
On Sarah?
Yes.
Okay. So what he needs to make a saving throw? 15? I think 15 makes it, doesn't it?
It does.
So no damage. No damage. Okay, who else is attacking?
Fin.
Fin, who are you attacking? Fin?
Sarah.
Okay. Roll a d20 plus 3. 6, 9. No, that misses. Anybody else attacking Sarah?
Yep.
Okay, Carrick. Carrick?
Yep.
Yep.
So Dino's going to attack first.
Okay.
So I'll do the d20.
Nope.
That looks like it's a miss. All right. So then Carrick will attack, and I'm going to use my breath weapon.
Okay.
I'm gonna use
Oh.
my inspiration.
Okay, cool. Let's roll again.
Oh, okay.
So it makes it. So dodges it, and it's no damage, I believe. Or is it half damage?
Let's see. If it makes it, it takes half damage.
Okay, so roll your d10, and Arcus will take half of this. 2 points. So you are now moving at half speed.
I'm gonna try to heal, so before you remove
Okay.
some of my speed.
Well, let's
I'm
finish
gonna-
these attacks. Oh, let's just do it now. Make a con saving throw. DC 15.
Alright.
Nope.
Okay.
Anybody else attacking?
Nope.
No. Okay, so finally you go round. Oh, where are you guys? I lost your little token marker. Ah. Anyway, I don't see where your marker is, but anyway, you come in here into the final stage as you race towards the finish. And the finishing sign is in light. As it is in the arena, the stands are completely full of cheering citizens just going nuts and who stand up to get a better look as who is in the lead. Now the trick for this year, there is one final obstacle to overcome. There's a water-filled trench 10 feet across that must be jumped over. Okay, so animal handling checks all round, please. Okay, 2, nope. Rock, nope. Rock, yes. Arcus, yes. Okay, so Arcus, you're going to lose 15 feet of your movement. Let's put that there.
Oh, did I not make it?
Oh, sorry, no, I read that wrong. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong place. Sorry, Arcus, yours was 17, so you're fine. Jimmy, you're fine. Carrick is not, so minus 15. K2 is not, minus 15. And I'm saying these guys are so pathetic, they fail anyway. Tito and Hey.
Do I get anything for the natural 20, Malcolm?
You get plus 5. There we go. Ruck gets plus 5.
Neat. Awesome. Thank you.
Neck and neck.
Oh, this is neck and neck. And Sarah, you made it. So, what did Fin get? What did you get, Jimmy? 15. You're fine. So it's just straight. Okay, so into the home straight. K2. By the way, I will point. Yep, I won't point that out. K2, what do you do? Animal handling check wise.
I'm gonna try to finish strong, you know, or
So-
not in last place.
So at advantage.
Yeah. Oh, dang it! I did it wrong again.
16 makes it. So you go the full 40 feet, but you stumble in the water, so 25 feet. Carrick.
I'm going to try to go hard.
Yeah, there's actually no reason not to go hard at the end.
Yeah. So,
Animal handling at advantage.
right, it's right
You're
here.
looking for a 13. Yep, you make it even without that. So you go the full 60 feet, but you stumble in the water for 45. Jimmy.
Yep, we're gonna giddy up. Or not.
Nope. So you go 12 feet. Giddy up. Art?
Can I try to heal before that?
Sure. Make a con saving throw. All right. And what is it? Cure light wounds?
Healing word.
Okay. 7. Okay, so 24. So you're good. Yeah.
Okay, and here's my animal handlings.
19 at advantages works, and you go the 75 feet. I think you are uncatchable now. Big T.
You can do it.
Going for it.
You could do it.
19. That works. Yeah. Even but so that's 100. It's 95. Oh, so close.
Wait. I
It was
thought I got
plus
the
5.
bonus 5 for my. It was plus 5, I thought.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that natural 20. Oh, the rules on the fly. Just tips Arcus right at the end. And hey, they turn around and they go home even before finishing the race. All right, so a 2 feet difference. That's amazing. So first was Big T. Second was Arcus, who led right up to the end. Third was Dino. Fourth was Finfin. And fifth and final, well, not final, but fifth. And then we had some DNFs as well.
Finfin's rider Jimmy wants to file an official protest against the riders that were using magic during the race.
Your request is denied. This is the free for all portion of it, and Unchained event, anything goes. Yep, this is Unchained. Wow, that was intense. So first of all, you are rightly celebrated. People start cheering Big T as he comes in. People give him a clap. People come up and shake your hand. And the person who you already have had dealing with, what's the name? Creotha?
Yeah.
Guayos?
From the K or something? Coyotha?
Creothe. There we go. Presents you firstly with 100 gold pieces. Whoa! And the trainer kind of holds out his hand. It's 50 gold pieces to me, friend.
You mean 10%?
It's 50-50, 50 gold pieces.
If that's the rule. Can I do an insight check on that?
Sure. Yep, that is the rule. It's not your Dunson. Yeah, so 50, but Creothe does prevent you with something quite nice. She presents you with Ubtau's ring. What is Ubtau's ring? This is Ubtau's ring.
I bow my head and say, "Thank you. You're too gracious."
Not quite gracious enough. She also presents you with a key port to Nyanzaru. And for 1 week, you get free lodging at anywhere and free food. Like this. Yeah, the key.
And then I give the 50 gold to the rest of the party to split up. So everyone gets 10 gold, except for me. I just give Rock gives it to the party for helping me win the race.
Okay,
Fucking
nice.
Yoko.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
And then I apologize to Arcus for trying to knock him off at the end.
Mike, does it change your math if you don't include Inyoka in that math also, since he wasn't racing?
Oh, I forgot about that.
So-
No, I don't include him then. So
12.5 gold each then.
Ah, nice.
I'll accept his apology. I'll say, yeah, no, it was fine. We were close. And then he glares at Carrick.
We're friends. It's a friendly game.
and then I go and I pat Leopold and say, "Sorry, little buddy. Here's some gold. Here's some gold. Hopefully, it'll make everything better for you."
Thank you.
Okay, so with that, the activities die down. Many people come up to Rock and shake his hand and clap him on the back. And the owners of the dinosaurs that you got them from, they go and they repair them as best they can. And you did notice that all of these racing dinosaurs were on the younger side. Because, a fully grown T-Rex, it's going to be like Jurassic Park in there, just a disaster. They're too big, too strong, too powerful, too hard to handle. So this is why the smaller ones were being used. Okay, so everybody, imagine takes a deep breath. And what would you like to do?
That was fun.
That was freaking awesome.
That was very fun.
We're gonna come back next year and do it again.
Yeah.
If we survive.
Well, yeah. I mean, the one thing about a Tomb of Annihilation that I like, it's kind of like once you get into the jungle, it's a bit like a sandbox. You can go anywhere you like. You can go back to Port 9 Zaru if you like. You can race again if you like. But it won't be in this particular thing because they're held every week. And you're due to leave before this happens again. Arrows. You can definitely get arrows. Let me just look that up. Where am I going? Player's Handbook. That's not the Player's Handbook. Yes, it is. So arrows are... one gold piece for 20 in Yoka. 1 gold piece for 20.
Thank you.
I'd like to get ink and paper. I don't think I have that. Yeah, I'd like to get some ink and paper sort of stuff.
For transcribing spells?
Yeah.
That's parchment, I think.
Parchment. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So this is for transcribing spells right into your spell book.
Yeah. Like I said, I guess I just need pen and ink. For whatever reason, I don't have that. It's probably because I'm starting as a cleric. I don't have that.
You plan to get into magic user stuff. What is it? 10 gold pieces of paper for and ink for a first level spell to transcribe. Is that right?
I think it's 25 per level.
25. Okay. So you're going to have to buy 25 gold pieces worth of stuff to do 1 level of spell to transcribe that into your spell book.
Okay. Well, I guess I don't have any spells yet, so I guess I'll. No, I will do that. I'll just buy 1 for now. So 25.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, parchment.
All right. So with the excitement of the race over, what would you guys like to do?
Oh,
Go get some of that free food.
Free
like it.
food? Okay. At the Thundering Lizard or the House of Repose?
Let's go to the House of Repose. We haven't been to that one, right, guys?
Yeah.
Correct. We have.
Okay, so you go over to Kaya's House of Repose, and it's a lot nicer than where you've come from. Nice drinks, well-dressed staff who bring you food, nothing to charge. We'll say it should technically only be free food and lodging for Rock, but they saw all you competing strongly in the event. So we'll say food and drinks are free for now. Okay, and the food is fantastic at Kai's House of Repose. What should you want to do with your marker? But you're over here again. Let me actually get another marker. And let me get the marker. I must have deleted it. There we go. There we go, right there. Okay. As you're sitting there, enjoying the feast, a young half-elf lady comes up, looks you around and says, and she sees a Rock and says, well, I saw you racing that dinosaur. That was quite amazing.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
Yes, you have quite the talent, and seems humility is not your forte as well.
Well, I'm just so excited. I've
Wow.
never seen these things, let alone ridden them, and now I'm a champion.
Wow, you are a champion. And I must say I've watched many of these races over the years, and I've never seen one quite as close as that. Just a couple of feet into it is what the bookies tell me. And you, she says, talking to Arcus, man, that was very close. It seems almost unfair, as if people ganged up on you.
Yeah, but what's I forgot his name. Forgetting Rock.
Rock was the
it was
winner.
a close race. Yeah, Rock. It was a close race with Rock. So, I understand him. And then again, he's gonna glare at Carrick.
As he should, as he should.
Making friends around everywhere.
I assume this is just friendly rivalry and jousting. You're good friends, are you? Or is this still testing the water, shall we say?
Oh no, we're friends. Arcus and my friend Leopold here, who's this magnificent rabbit. We go way back. And these
Oh.
other guys, I'm just learning, getting to know them some, but we're having a blast. Arcus is a good friend of mine.
I need to ask, do you trust your Arcus and whichever other one you said? Leopold, good friends? Do you trust them? These new companions you've brought along?
Oh, absolutely. The guide, I don't know, but my other companions, yes.
Oh, a guide? You've got a guide for the jungle? Who is your guide?
Oh, yes, I do. A magnificent woman. I believe her name is it Wakanga Otuma? Or
Salida.
Alita? Yeah.
Salida, she will do a reasonable job for her. I think that's she's as good as anybody out there.
Do you recommend someone else? Do you know someone wiser?
the only other person I would possibly recommend, I could introduce you if you like, is someone called Shargo.
Tell me more.
Well, he's a gladiator, if nothing else, so he's really good with a sword. He's the son of one of the merchant princes. So, yeah, he has joined up, gone on some missions with the Flaming Fist to clear out some undead. But let's just say it didn't go quite well for him. He seems to be particularly afraid of the undead. But he is perhaps a little green out there, but can wield a sword like no one else.
Well, our guide is not green. She's the opposite of green. But thank you.
Do you want the introduction?
Sure. Yes, please.
Okay, I'll arrange that for you. Now, I have a question for the rest of you as well. I have a slight problem, and I was hoping you could perhaps help me. Is this something you're interested in?
I know I am.
What about the rest of you? What about you, Arcus? Are you the helpful type?
Yeah, of course. I'd be willing if everyone else would like to.
And what about you, my Harengon friend? Looking to do a good deed?
Always.
Always. Well, I'm going to take that as a general consensus then. Anyway, apologies. I have not introduced myself. My name is Zandala. Zandala. Some chat there. You see, my father is out there in the jungle somewhere. And quite frankly, I want him found and brought back here. I think he has got himself way over his head. His confidence has got the better of him. So I'm really worried about him. I think he needs to be brought back here. And if you do that, I could muster up 500 gold pieces for you. It is that important to me.
Absolutely. Can you tell us how long has he been gone? What's he look like? Where did he go?
Well, the easiest way to find him, or to recognize him, is not so much him, but the person he travels with. It's an odd creature. It's a reptilian man. This creature doesn't talk, but it communicates through smell. It's most odd. Like he can make a smell like lemon scent, and lemon means something, or he can make a smell like rotting flesh, and rotting flesh will mean something. He'll work out a code with you. So he's really good at making smells, and it's just really smelly. So look out for the smelly reptilian creature traveling with my father. That'll be the easiest way to recognize him.
They smell like Karak, this smelly dragonborn that's with us.
Well, as far as I can tell, he can smell like absolutely anything, or produce the smell, and he uses the smell to convey emotions and various
All
bits
of
and
us can
pieces.
produce certain smells too, so
Oh, well,
this
not
must be quite unique.
not like this creature. So, do you think you? I mean, he's out in the jungle somewhere. I don't know where. I mean, it's a big jungle. But if you could.
Do you know what he was doing out there? What he was looking for?
He didn't tell me, but some type of artifact, I think, or possibly a temple. One of the two. As I said, I think he went over there with lots of half-baked theories and looking for ways to, to better himself, to enrich himself.
long has he been gone?
And I'm sorry.
2 weeks.
And I'm sorry. What was your father's name again?
Oh, my apologies. His name is Artis Simber.
Do you have any idea where his destination was?
I mean, he did mention a couple of places. I believe his first stop was going to be Camp Righteous. Actually, I'll drag you onto your map so you can see what I'm talking about. His first stop was Camp Righteous. And possibly Camp Vengeance as well. Beyond that, I don't know. But, I mean, that's one of the ways to explore this jungle. But so if you're interested in helping out artists, then Camp Righteous and Camp Vengeance would be obvious places to stop.
In Yoka confined in jungle.
Well, if you know the jungle, then I think I've chosen the right person. So, I assume we are in agreement?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay, well, I spend a lot of the time in the Kaya's House of Repose, just relaxing here, but just look for me around. I won't be leaving Port 90 for the foreseeable future, so if you do find my father, bring him back here, and 500 gold pieces is yours.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, with that, I will bid you a good day, and I look forward to being, it's my father, right? It's very important to me. So bring back the doddering old fool as safe as you can. And Zendala gives a bow and retreats off into the tavern.
Insight check, Malcolm.
Sure. 13.
Seems truthful.
Yeah, she seems truthful. You believe her that her father is Artis Simber, and she wants her dad back.
Well, we're heading that direction anyways, and happy to help. Happy.
So, Carrick says, "Hey, I want to do what the party does, but I just want you to know I feel very uncomfortable with this."
Why?
What makes you uncomfortable, Eric? You don't like getting gold?
I'd rather not talk about it. It's just trust me. It's not a good thing. Just makes me feel very uncomfortable with going after this person.
Is it the person or is it Zendala that you are uncomfortable with?
The person, artist Simber.
Okay.
We've been through a lot together. Carrick, I feel like we need a little bit more information.
Well, let's just say I've had a run-in with this person, and this person and I probably don't see eye to eye.
Well, do you think if we save him, do you think that would help resolve your differences?
It might. I really don't want to share with you more of the situation, but I would like to be able to make amends with this person. And maybe that is a good way of doing it. You bring up a good point.
You're a mysterious dragonborn, Carrick, but your secrets are your own.
Maybe maybe a different time I could give you a little bit more of what happened. I just feel a little uncomfortable sharing right now.
Well, we're still celebrating my victorious.
Yeah, I don't want to bring
so
a downer. I don't
I
want to bring a
appreciate
downer
that.
on this
I
win.
appreciate you not dampening the mood, Eric. Let's celebrate more of me and what I've done. So, more ale for everyone.
I love it.
I'm like pretending to drink it. This is delicious.
Does it rust your mouth?
If I had a mouth, you know, I do, I guess.
Okay, so you finish your drinking at the tavern, and the town is yours. What would you like to do?
Did I, as we were riding through the town, was there like a, I don't know, I guess like a jobs board, if you will, or any other things of interest that might give us work while we're waiting? We have another, what, day or 2 days?
You have one more full day.
One more full day.
Oops. Why don't you roll me a D100 there, K2?
All right.
44. There's not so much jobs around here, but you hear some rumors floating around. And one of the rumors you hear are that dwarves are trying to reclaim Wormheart Mine, but a red dragon lives there now. And red dragons haven't been seen for a while.
Oh. And that's actually pretty far into the jungle, if I remember, from the map, or from our...
It is... it's around here, you believe.
Oh, okay.
Not actually shown on the map, but it is around there. So yeah, quite deep into the jungle.
Okay. All right. That is a beautiful ring you have there, Rock. Very. I didn't take you for one for jewelry, but it looks good on you.
Why, thank you. I don't really have much to offer, but this ring might help me survive this challenging place.
Yeah. Yeah. So so how do you want to celebrate? Just drink up, or what sounds good to you?
Well, I'd like to go and see if there is an old sage or someone that can tell us about the mythology of Chulks, that we may hear any stories that, beyond these rumors from this tavern, someone can give us some lore, other things that might give us information about what we're about to do.
So Malcolm, with that, knowing in Yoka's background, do you think he could do some of that storytelling?
Yeah, I think so. So what in particular you want to know about the history of Chult, about what to expect out there, what Nyok has seen in his travels?
We'll see if we know anything more about this mine and the history of the dwarves. Like Hugh with his missing arm gave us some information. Seems like there's a lot of, people are looking for the death curse. There's red dragons, there's mines. Like, I just want to know kind of the timing of things, and just to get a little bit of a history on the area.
One of the thing that, there's very obviously lots of dinosaurs around out in there. One of the things that Inyoka has noted in his travels before he got captured and sent to a freak circus, was the amount of undead was unusually high. There was a lot more undead here in the jungle than you'd expect. That's one thing that's changed in the fairly recent times. And Yoka would also tell you about the mine. Doesn't know much about the mine. Hasn't seen the red dragon. But, you know, dwarves being dwarves, interested in reclaiming their mines. But it's got a dragon in the way. Ubtao had some disagreements with some gods and was buried under this peaks of flame here. But he escaped recently. Not too sure. Well, and Yoka's not too sure about that. There's also... would that say would be pretty much... I'll give you one more thing. There is something south of Camp Vengeance. And there's a ghost village called Mbala. Can you see Mbala there?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So Mbala, there's apparently a powerful witch who lives there. And according to local legends, the witch herself formed a pact with the Lord of Bones, who gave her the possibility to bring back what was dead back to life again. But apparently it comes with a great cost.
I'm sure it does. That is great information.
Maybe, I was going to say, maybe after they've been drinking a while, maybe Carrick loosens up a little bit and tells a little bit more about her relationship with Artis Ember. So
Okay.
I'll share it with you guys what that is. So I'll read this, but so Carrick met Artis Ember when she was an adolescent. She met Artis Ember through her mother, Gespa. When Carrick was reaching adulthood, Artis sought her out, knowing her interest in being a paladin. Artis was putting together a team to help defend the ruins of the holy city of Mesro, which is actually on this island. Artis thought his wife, one of the Beret, which is a super paladin of Mesro, would be something that Carrick would aspire to be like. Carrick accepted this invitation and she met up with Artis at Mesro. One night, not long after the team had met, she was on night duty for the team's camp. The burden of being compared to a Bray wore on her that night, and as it had during the whole trip traveling to the ruins of Mesro, that and the stress and fright of the unknown danger caused her to abandon her responsibility and slip away in the night. That night, the Flaming Fists attacked and slaughtered the team that Artis had assembled to defend the city. Of course, it's unknown whether or not the team would have lived or not had she stayed. She feels ashamed of her actions, and she's tried hard not to cross paths with Artis since that night. Artis's trust of Carrick has been broken, and the incident has weighed on Artis's reputation. Artis blames Carrick for that night and the lasting damage that it has caused him. So that's the backstory of Carrick with Artis Ember.
You ran away, man. Oh, just get out.
I know. I'm ashamed. It's like we've been drinking heavily. I'm like, all right, I'll tell you guys. I feel really ashamed about this, but you're muted there, Rock.
It wasn't worth it. I said this one time at Denny's, inside joke.
There was French fries involved. It was terrible.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. That's good information.
So if we do find him or go after him and find him, then it may not be a warm welcome at first.
That was my hesitations. He may not be very receptive to the whole party or to me. We'll have to see.
Well, she didn't say alive, so 2 weeks is a long time. That jungle's pretty dangerous.
I would like to make amends if that's possible, but I do feel ashamed for what I've done.
No, we've all made mistakes.
Very good.
Well, I take this time to ask Nyoku a little bit more about his background,
Yes.
of how he got captured and what did he experience.
Well, Inyoka grew up in jungle, have many family. Inyoko changed. And when Inyoko changed, family leave and new family take in. Raised by many animals, raised by many tribes. And Yoko faced constantly change. And Yoko home in jungle with animals.
Does Nyoku have allies in the jungle who can help us?
But Yoko have many friend and family in the jungle. Animals are Inyoka's friend.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that is good to know, Anyoka. That maybe that can help us.
So basically, just so you can kind of piece together what I'm saying. So, Inyoka's really not sure what his origin is. He looked kind of humanoid when he was a baby, but as he gets older, he goes through changes and becomes more and more snake-like, which is kind of a Yanti pureblood trait. As they get older, they become more snake-like, and the more snake-like they become, at least in their culture, the more prized they are. But he's been bounced around, so when he's been raised by a pack of animals or something, when he first starts making an appearance change, they get freaked out and they abandon him. Then somebody else comes along and takes him in. So some animals have raised him, some villages have raised him. Each time he's been kind of left out in the jungle to fend for himself again.
And does Nyoku know anything about the death curse?
Nope.
That's Chris bad.
Yeah, that's about the sum total of it. Death curse bad.
Yeah. Hence death curse.
As you mention the word death curse, a female human approaches you. Have you heard something about this death curse?
Only that it's bad. Have you heard more about it?
My grandfather has been having visions about the death curse.
Is your grandfather from Chol?
Yes. He's in Chult now.
Well, tell us of these visions, please. Have a seat.
Well, I wouldn't possibly speak for my grandfather. My name is Annette. It's a pleasure to meet you. What are your names?
Nice to meet you. My name is Rock. I just won the dinosaur race, if you didn't notice. And so you're welcome to have a seat next to us and share all these tales about your grandfather. I'm sure
Oh.
they'll be talking about my great victory, like your grandfather soon will know it as well.
Well, we have great victories every week, but congratulations on winning the race regardless.
I won't. No. I don't mind you bursting my bubble. That's fine. I don't win much.
Well, congratulations. I didn't mean to steal your thunder. And there's
You're not.
and we have another Dragonborn here. What's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, wait, yeah, there is another one. Who's that? I'm Carrick.
Ah, pleasure to meet you, my lady. And she gives you a bell. It's not often we get Dragonborns here, but you're most welcome. And a Harengon. My goodness, a Harengon. What's your name, good sir?
Leopold at your service.
Leopold. Tell me, what is that Harengon doing in this part of the world?
Well, it's a long story, but suffice to say, one day I woke up here and I'm out for an adventure. I have one adventure I want to do before I head back home for my family.
And what is that adventure? What you wanting to run a dinosaur race? What is this adventure that you're wanting to do?
Put one foot in front of the other, and wherever it takes you is where you go. I don't know.
Oh, I can respect that. Take you where the road leads you. That is a refreshing attitude. And what about you, my elven friend? Pointing to Arcus.
Yes, I'm the boring one. I'm the elf, while surrounded by these very cool creatures.
Well, you're an elf. That is not boring. Are you a full-blooded elf? A half-blooded elf?
Yes, I'm a wood elf.
You're a wood elf. Wow, it is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. I mean, I must admit I'm a little imposed by elves. I mean, I'm a human. We live to 80 years if we're lucky. How old are you?
Actually, not that old. I'm in my 30s. Still very young.
Really? Well, you were just a baby. My goodness.
You're just a wee one.
Yes, in the elven years, yes, I am a baby.
So you've got like thousands of years perhaps to live from here. So, oh, that's fantastic. As I said, I'm a little intimidated by elves. And fine. If I thought elves were exotic, my goodness, a robot.
I prefer Warforged. I am living, but it's nice to meet you. I'm K2.
My apologies. Warforged it is. Now, before I share what I have, I'm a little worried about you, K2. Are you going to rust in the jungle? Is that going to be a problem?
No, when I rest, I perform maintenance on myself. It'll be fine.
Well, I'll take your word with it. Now, so you seem I need to ask you bluntly. Are you planning to head into the jungles of Cholt?
Why, yes.
Yes.
For what purpose?
Well, to find somebody, and also to try and, someone wants us to help them with this death curse. So, whatever that is.
Wow, yes.
Don't go home for a Nyoka.
I'll go home. That's good. Well, someone that seems, if you're an employee, to end this death curse, and quite frankly, everybody wants to end this death curse. We know nothing about it. But I have had... See, me and my grandfather were both into the divination side of the magic. And, of course, this is, I guess, everybody, apart from me, this is secondhand information, so I'm not sure if you trust me or not. But I've had disturbing visions of red-robed wizards operating a secret base somewhere in the Aldani Basin. Now, where is the Aldani Basin, you might ask? The Aldani Basin, says Malcolm, just checking something. The Aldani Basin is a great big flooded area of the jungle, hence the word basin. It is somewhere here to the south of Camp Vengeance. And in fact, I can mark it on your map if you like. And she marks
please
it.
do.
Oh, damn it. I'm just going to drag you off this for a sec because I stuffed something up. Just give me 1 second. To back. I'll put an X on the spot. I've kind of screwed up the map here. So, and I'll put a little... okay, so yes, it's just here, a little bit to the south is the Aldani Basin. That rather ugly purple thing there. So I've seen red wizards operating a secret base somewhere in the Aldani Basin. Now, the head of my temple, which is also my grandfather Zatembi, has been seeing other things in his mind too. But she's given me permission to investigate. And quite frankly, I'd like to join you on your expedition to as far as the Aldani Basin to investigate what's happening with these red wizards. Would it be okay if I accompany you as far south as Aldani? I'll provide my own food and supplies, and I'm prepared to pay up to 100 gold pieces for my share of the expedition expenses.
Are you a guide as well?
No. This is why I need people like you to help me. I do not know my way. I'm hoping you do. I'm not a guide. No.
Oh yeah. We know someone who knows the way. I don't know. What do you think, guys and gal?
Yes. I think it might be useful if we team up.
Hey, Annette, do you know Shago?
He's a guide. Yes, I've heard of him. Very strong. Little green around the gills.
Yeah, we heard the same. If we get into an entanglement out in the jungle, I hear of dinosaurs, we hear of undead. Will you simply flee, or how will you be able to provide for yourself?
Well, I am a disciple of Severus. I'm a holy person. I have some limited magical abilities. I can cast some spells that I think will be quite helpful out there. None of them are really attacking spells, but I can definitely protect you. I can bring the blessings of Severus upon you, and I have some limited healing magic as well.
Oh, yes. Well, then we would love to have you with our trip, unless someone else disagrees. I don't want to speak for everybody.
Yeah, we have
I think it would be. I think it sounds good. I agree.
Arcus, you were saying something?
Yeah, we have room in our canoe.
Oh, just the one canoe. It must be a very large canoe.
Canoes. Sorry.
Oh, canoes. Okay. Well, I think we are in agreement then. As an act of good faith, as I said, I will help cover some of the party's expenses. And she'll dump 100... Well, she'll subtly hand the party 100 gold pieces. It's not safe to throw away that amount of gold pieces.
Do we know anything about this Severus?
Severus. Make a religion check.
All right. Can I give myself guidance on this?
Sure.
Guidance.
That's a natural one. It's a
Oh, that's
long
terrible.
walk
I don't
from
even
there.
think I do well, yeah. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about Cerberus. Whoa!
Woo!
Yeah, I guess you're moving in the
Feedback,
right direction. Arcus comes to the rescue. Do you share what you know, Arcus? I assume you do.
Yeah.
God of mages and wizards in the service of Mistress, goddess of magic. So think of it almost like a slightly less powerful. I mean, Mystra is the goddess of war magic. She controls the weave that controls the magic. But Severus is a god of mages and wizards. And rumors has it she was once mortal and a mighty mage, and she ascended. Oh, sorry, Severus is a guy. Severus is a god as opposed to a goddess, so a god of mages and wizards.
Okay. Very good.
And kind of more on the neutral side, because it's like Gond, the god of forges. You know, if you wield a sword, it could be used for good or evil. So it's kind of neutral in the middle. Same thing with Severus. Magic could be used to heal people or could be used to harm people. So very neutral god. So it can go either way. So if you're looking for her motives, it could be either way. Well, I assume we are in agreement then. 100 gold pieces, and if you haven't recorded it already, feel free to record it. She hands it over. I simply must insist that we go visit my grandfather as well before we leave. I assume that won't be a problem.
Oh, absolutely. We would love to do that.
Okay, well, if you've finished your libations, perhaps I could take you over to the Temple of Severus.
Please do.
Okay, so she leads you past one of the temples that you that they zoom around. This one here. Can you just make me a history check, please, in Yoka? Okay, so you remember from many, many years ago, people of the Severus clergy, and I'm going to whisper you this. Keep in mind, this piece of information that I'm giving you was 100 or so years ago. So keep that in mind in Yoka. And I'll give you this as well in Yoka. Got it, Jimmy?
Yep, got it. Thanks.
Okay, so that's something you noticed. So you enter in to the Temple of Severus, and you see there's lots of symbols around this temple, monstrous eyes or a crystal ball filled with eyes. The eyes is very, very prominent in this religion, and you look around and there's all sorts of things there. And you walk into the center part of it, and there's some gardens in the center, and yet takes you into the center. And you see this very old man, dark black skin, but shocks of white hair all over the place, a white beard as well. And he's kind of quite a hefty person as well. And it says, oh, there's something wrong here. Everybody make me a perception check. Dino, Rock, what's going on? Arcus, Carrick?
Guess it's not combat.
Leopold and Jimmy. Okay, Leopold, and I'll say K2, you hear an argument before who you assume is grandfather's Atimbi, and this couple of men, they're kind of wearing black cloaks over a darkish, brownish, green kind of pants and shirts, and they're saying, look, we need that. We need to find him, and you need to tell us where he is. Look, we have 500 gold pieces that we'll give you. We are desperate to find this person. We know you're a diviner, and you will goddamn tell us where Archer Simba is. We need to find him. It is very important to us. And you hear Grandfather Simba, look, I know who you are. I will not deal with the likes of you. So take your bribes and leave this holy place. You are not welcome here. I would not help you if it was the very fate of the world dependent on it. I know who you are, and you are up to no good. I do not know what you want for this Archer Simba, but you will not get this information from me, even if I do know it and I don't know it. And then the guys say, look, we're prepared to offer you 500 gold pieces, and let's just say we will protect you as well, if that's what it comes down to. And everybody can kind of pick up, even without an insight check, that protect means like the same way that the mob protects you, you know, asking you for money, and if you don't give them money, they're going to beat you up. And they start arguing back and forth, but Grandfather's Tempe says, no, you would not dare attack your holy place as this. I will not respond to your threats. Look, it's not a threat. It's a promise. What do you guys do, if anything?
Rock says, excuse me, are you disturbing this older gentleman? This is a holy temple. How can you be so rude to him?
This is none of your business. Be gone.
Oh,
It does not concern you.
but I disagree. His granddaughter brought us here to meet this man, and you startle him up and stir his emotions. That doesn't seem right.
Disturb his emotions. Make an intimidation check, if you like, Rock. Look, I don't know who you are. We haven't seen you around here, and trust me, me and the people I work with keep tags on everybody. I know who you are. You were green around the guilds, and you've just won a dragon race. Well, congratulations for winning the dinosaur race, but your opinion means nothing here. Now, Grandfather Zatimbi, give us what we want. Tell us where he is.
Well, I'm glad you at least know that I won the dragon race. That's awesome.
Shush! This does not concern you. Be gone.
Sorry, I was going to try to throw in some extra muscle there and use some intimidation, but I guess I just kind of stumbled up to rock.
Is Annette's with us, right? It's like, should we assist your grandfather here? We don't want, my friends are happy to, they're obviously happy to help, and I am as well. I just don't want to, if you don't want us to get involved, that's a different story.
Well, Grandfather is a stubborn old fool. Perhaps you could put yourselves between him and these gentlemen?
Say no more. I'm gonna step in as well. It's like, so we're actually in a temple, right?
Yep, you're inside a temple. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Pardon me, gentlemen. We're in the temple of Severus, and your harsh tones are not welcome here. We ask you to please leave.
Oh, bardic inspiration for K2. Okay. Okay, playing the flute.
I can hear his flute. That's awesome.
Wait.
Sorry, just give me 1 second. Go. Is it? Ah, yeah. Very faint sound on Sirenscape. So you put yourself between them. Is everybody joining this person blockade? K2 sounds like. Arcus.
He's just gonna stand to the side until things get worse, and he'll help.
Things get worse. And Yoka?
Yeah, and Yoka's just standing off to the side to see how this plays out.
And Leopold, I guess he's just playing his flute.
Keeping bark inspiration and standing on the side.
Okay, so this wall of Dragonborn and a Warforge, should stop saying robot. You kind of stand between Zatembe and these two gentlemen. Make an intimidation check, K2, with advantage, and D6, I guess, for the flute.
One more here.
So 12 plus a D6. The two gentlemen dressed in the black cloaks, they kind of turn and grumble and mutter something under their breath like, damn it. We will find another way. We will find this artist Simber even without your help. And they turn around and they storm off. Oh, good riddance to them. Annette, you have brought me visitors. Yes, grandfather. These brave folks are going into the jungle, and they've agreed to take me to the Aldani Basin to find out what these red-robed wizards. Actually, everybody, make me a history check. History checks, please. K2 nailing it.
I'm right there with you. Alright.
Yeah. Well, we're Dragonborn. It's like wait, what? History?
I even failed my intimidation here.
That's true.
Eric, why don't you tell us about red-robed wizards? What does Eric know about these?
Not that much. I believe they are evil wizards, but beyond that, I don't know.
Does anybody know more about these red wizards and where they're from?
They're in the basin. And
Okay, these are called the Red Wizards of Thay. Finally, someone got it. Yes, they're definitely evil wizards. They this is what K2 will tell you. They're evil wizards, and well, evil is a odd word. What they're very much into is undead. They're looking to create life beyond death, so they're noted for their especially involvement in undead. Like if you visited a temple, which is in Thay, which is far away from the Sword Coast. It's a significant distance away. But if you were to visit one of their temples, they'd be served by zombies, skeletons, whites. It'd all be under their control. And they have no problem with it. They have no moral qualms with it. So they've taken the necromancy side of things to the extreme. So that's what you'd learn about that. So, K2, feel free to relate to that party later on if you like. Now, so they're going to help you with the Aldani Basin. That is good news. You'll need help. You're still green around the gills. Now let me be abundantly plain. You bunch of adventurers, that's what you call yourself. You take care of my granddaughter, or there's going to be big problems. Do I make myself clear?
You do, sir, and we will.
And why, pray tell, are you heading down into the jungles of Chult in the first place?
We were looking for a cure to the death curse, no less.
What do you know about this death curse?
Well, we know that it's affecting much of this world, if not all of this world, and yeah, it's it needs to be solved.
Why do you think it's Chult? Chult would have nothing to do with this.
Well, our the ones that asked us to find this steered us here.
And she thinks this death curse is to do with Chult? Must be a fool of a lady.
So why do you think that it is not in Chult?
The Chult I know and the Chult I love is do with nature, life, and abundant fruit and plants. Nothing evil could come out of this. But I'll tell you what. If you're prepared to make a donation to the church, I can consult with the guides, the spirits and servants of Severus. Perhaps I can see something. If you make a generous donation to the church, I can perhaps perform a ritual and consult the gods.
What would you consider a generous donation, sir?
Well, why don't you make me an offer? Let's see how much money we can make for the Church of Severus. Give me a number.
Leopold will walk forward. Leopold will walk forward, and he'll put one gold in and look at him, and put another in, and keep looking at him, and just keep putting gold in. And he's at 5, and he stops
Shaking
at
his
5, and
head.
he looks at the guy.
Shaking his head.
Puts in 6, and he keeps dropping him in, just kind of liberally now. He's like at 15,
No.
20,
No.
25, 30.
Oh, 30. That would suffice. 30.
And he's like, Leopold goes, 30. That's 30. He looks at the bunch, and he tries to memorize how many there are, and he goes, okay, thank you.
Okay, he hands it over to an acolyte, and he says, this vision that I'm going to try and divine, consult the gods about what might be going on in Chult, though I said I highly doubt that this is the case. But I will check the guides. It's going to take me an hour. Feel free to make yourself at home in the temple while I do this. And I will begin the ritual. Okay, does anybody want to do anything with that hour?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Oh, I do want to. I want to talk to Annette about why she wants to go to the Red Wizards. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think she already said. It's like if they're evil and it's like, why would you want to go there?
Well, I don't want to attack them. I just want to know what they're up with. I mean, when I divined their presence, it was, shall we say, not good for Chult itself. And I know some of you are not from around here, but the jungles of Chult are very, very special. It's not just a bunch of trees and vines, it is the very heartbeat of not only me, but many citizens here. I know you, in Yoka, I believe your name was, would agree with me. It's not just a collection of trees, it's a spiritual place. And this evil, as I said, I'm but a simple, humble service of Severus. I know some spells, but so I don't imagine attacking them, but I definitely want to know what they're up to.
that is a noble quest. If they're up to no good, what would be your next step?
Well, let's see what's out there, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
I mean, you seem to. Well, let's see what Father says, and we'll make Grandfather says, and we'll make decisions from there.
Okay.
And you see Grandfather's Zatembi like meditating and humming, and he's right into it. And then you notice him start to frown, and sweat starts pouring off his face, and his hands start shaking. Then his eyes snap open. All of a sudden, he says, "Well, first things first. I must apologize. It seems as if this curse does have something to do with Chult. My old age has made me foolish and prideful. But what I saw was a jungle city far to the south of here, enclosed by cliffs and crawling with snakes. Now, no city has existed in Chult for hundreds and hundreds of years, so I suspect this city is very, very ancient. And I also saw a black obelisk draped in vines. I did not dare look any closer, for I feared the things that started looking back at me. So if you're interested in ending this death curse, my deepest apologies for doubting it. My arrogance sometimes gets the better of me. But seek out this jungle city. All I can tell you, it's the south of Chult. Look for it enclosed by cliffs and crawling with snakes. I said, I do not know the meanings of this, but I urge you to seek out both the Sikh and the city and the obelisk, as these will no doubt have great value in at least beginning to understand what has cursed these lands, robbing people of their lives. I thought it had nothing to do with it. I'm just a foolish old man, forgive me.
Well, I'm thankful that you performed this ritual for us, and you're going to help us immensely. It might be still difficult to find this place, but at least we know the area to look.
My apologies that my directions were not more specific. As I said, it's a big jungle. Check the southern areas, and maybe you'll be lucky and stumble upon it.
Oh, thank you, sir.
He nods.
So what do you guys think? What should we do next?
Well, I think we can go back to our room and rest, because we have one more day. I don't know if the next day is the day we meet our guide, or we have one more day and that's it.
Yeah, one more day. And we'll say this is enough with the racing, with the celebrations, with the dealing with this temple business. We'll say it's a full day. So feel free to take a long rest. And while you're taking a long rest, feel free to... What's the DM going to say that everybody likes to hear?
Level up!
Level up. So congratulations, you're level 2. You're no longer as strong as a sheet of paper. Now you've got the consistency of cardboard, shall we say. So yes, feel free.
Do that?
What's that?
How do we do that on Beyond 20?
Thank you. I was just going to ask that.
Okay, well, first question is, do you want to roll your hit points or not?
Oh,
I think no. For me.
Average.
Pull roll.
Okay, so Leopold, roll your d8, I think. And if you roll a 1 on this roll, Leopold, you can re-roll it, but you don't. Let me get to your character sheets. So once you're looking at your character sheet, there's a little thing that looks like an anvil in the top right. Click on the anvil. Okay. And then actually go back. You're probably on class. Go to home. Go to the home setting, the very first one. And if you scroll down a little bit, there'll be two things. There'll be hit point type fixed, which will take your average. So if you just want to take your average, leave it at fixed. And if you want to do it manually, select manual. Okay. So it sounds like only anybody else rolling apart from Leopold? Okay. So I'm going to work through, just go to Leopold's sheet because this is going to be the...
Yeah, fine, I'm good.
Oh, you know how to do it? Okay.
Yeah.
So it should be pretty simple once you've clicked on that cog thing, just to go left and right on the next thing. And in any places where it asks you to make a decision, just click on the appropriate decision. And also on class, just select, what level you want to be on. Like Carrick, for example, you'd set it to level 2 there for Paladin.
Okay.
And it should just bring up
Cool.
all the
Fighting
appropriate
styles.
options. Yeah, fighting style, things like that, yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah. Any questions?
No.
Cool, and is K2 taking a class in Wizard?
Yes, I think I got it. I think I got it. I did.
It should be just add another class, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you're taking your average hit points in, it should be going. Obviously, you get a bunch of spells that should guide you through that as well for starting out as a wizard. What school are you doing?
Taking a page from Saeed, I'm going to do Adjuration.
Okay, cool. So is everybody clear on your level?
Yes.
Mhm.
I am.
Okay. Obviously, feel free to shoot me a question during the week if it gets confusing. Okay. Well, I think we can leave it there then. That's a good place to end. So you have one more day in Port Nyanzaru. We'll see what you get up to. I mean, feel free to just explore around the city if you like. If you see anything interesting. But yeah, we'll pick it up from there next week. But thank you very much, gentlemen. Pleasure to play with you as always. And if I don't say this often enough, thank you for being a part of the game and supporting our schools in Nepal and Uganda. Really do appreciate it. Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Take care, guys.